there between these two teams. Arizona Rattlers coming in on the season 3-3, facing the Screaming Eagles 1-5 on the season. But both teams hungry for that victory tonight,
Absolutely,
Ray.
And the Screaming Eagles need this game. The Arizona Rattlers have an awesome running game, and the Screaming Eagles are going to probably need to pick their game up on the defensive line this week. So it's going to be a very interesting game. I'm very excited about this game.
Thank you, fans, for joining in live on the stream on Twitch TV.
That's right, Twitch TV, doing it big here for the first interactive football ever. I love this. I love Twitch.
We'll talk a little bit about how you can call plays in the comments section, in the chat there.
There you go.
Ray sporting over here, having a good time. Or you can download the app, call plays from there, like the traditional way. There's many people in the arena going to be doing that tonight.
Exactly.
And, you know, we talk about this every time, but it's still groundbreaking the way this happens. Fans having an opportunity to be the offensive coordinator of the Screaming Eagles.
Yes, and people don't even know this. The Screaming Eagles, the fans, are the number 3 scoring offense in the IFL. Tell me that ain't bad.
You can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that. Both teams, like we talked about, a little injury prone in the last few weeks. Screaming Eagles coming in with a few injuries that are going to change their dynamic without guys like Breon Allen tonight and Bubba Poole. So their running game's going to change a little bit.
We're gonna miss all the good funny names, the nicknames, because we're not gonna get to see Fun Size today. We're not gonna see Bubba today. We're gonna see, but however, we get to see Showtime Dotson today, and I'm always happy to see my boy Jawan Dotson get out there and do his thing.
Dotson back after missing a few weeks. Exciting player, a guy that we might see in a few different situations tonight. But the Screaming Eagles have made do, signed a few guys, and we've talked about this before, Ray, but a limiting factor in the IFL is the roster size. Only 25 players. You can't have players coming on waivers or trials, essentially, on that fact. So you're getting guys in that maybe haven't been with the team for more than a few days.
Definitely, and that's the difficult thing about the IFL. You know, with 21 guys, when one guy goes down, it's almost kind of like a fire drill. I mean, you got to find guys quick. And you'll see guys that you haven't even seen their names or heard their names before, but they're going to come in. We hope they're going to be prepared. The same thing's going on with Arizona Rattlers and all the teams. But this is something that we will definitely look at and see if these guys can come in and make an impact today.
But fans, you also have the opportunity to impact the game. Call plays tonight. Be interactive with us. We're going to join in on chats. Ray's going to have his Twitch open. We're going to be trying to keep up with the chat.
Hey, I'm going to be chatting all night. It's going to be the survival of the Twitches today.
Hey, we just got to throw this out there. Ray just said he's going to chat all night. I mean, we all know that's true.
Of course, I'm going to chat all night.
That's a given, right?
That's what I do.
Both teams, like we talked about, coming in off different situations. Arizona coming off a win last week. And the Screaming Eagles coming off a close loss in which they almost won.
I mean, and that's the Screaming Eagles, is that they played like that all year. They start off really slow, but then they pick it up at the end. Defense played really well last week. We're hoping we get that same type of impact with this defense this week, because the Arizona Cardinals have a serious running game, and we need to stop that to be successful tonight.
Who are those impact guys for the Screaming Eagles on the defense tonight that we should be looking at?
Oh, man, you can never not mention the defense without mentioning Don Unamba. I mean, one of my favorite players. He's got a great spirit on the team. He's got 5 interceptions. He's doing well this year. I see him having a great game this week. Brock Lutz is a young guy, but he's very athletic. He'll play a couple of different positions. We might see him in the MAC. We might see him pass rushing, but that's what we have to do. We have to use all of our guys in the best places we can.
And, you know, sometimes we've talked about this in the past. Injuries sometimes seem like a negative. But if you're able to capitalize and use players in different positions, when everybody gets healthy, that can mean a scary team.
It really does. You think about basketball. Everybody talks about basketball. What makes a basketball team so great is their bench. And sometimes you got to move guys around to make sure that we're putting together the right team on the field. So you may see some guys in different positions, but that's only to make the Screaming Eagles stronger.
So, Ray, on the opposite side of the ball, what do we have to look out for from Arizona tonight?
Man, I tell you, they've got 2 quality running backs. They kind of got that East-West Coast thing. They got the Christian Okoye type of guy, and then they've got that little scat back type of guy. And so-called, their quarterback is pretty he's not, I wouldn't say he's average, but he's not as mobile as some of the quarterbacks that we have faced. But he's very confident, and he plays very, very in the game. So that's something that if we can stop the passing game early and just focus on destroying this running game, Screaming Eagles come out with a victory today. I believe it. Yes, we can.
You know, Ray, though, when we talk about a quarterback that's not as mobile, when he has 2 guys behind him that are capable of being behind him at any given time, that creates a big threat.
That makes it trouble for the Screaming Eagles. I mean, we're going to have the guys, they're going to have to strap it up today. Matter of fact, I may have to strap it up today. We don't know. It's Twitch TV. You don't know. This is interactive football. I might have to be so interactive, I might have to go play. But let's watch the game and see what happens.
You know Ray's still got it. I mean, I heard the NFL was calling.
Hey, listen. Hey, I keep my pads in the car.
I don't have a doubt of that in my mind. That you keep. Stay on your chair, Ray.
Hey, almost fell. That's okay. I got it, though.
Fans getting on their feet, ready to rock and roll. Andres will kick it off to the right side, and that one's going to be fielded in the end zone, brought out of the end zone. It's going to be brought. There's a hole going. And that one's going to be returned for 6 points to open up tonight.
Already, we can't have that. Can't have that already. Special teams is such a big part of this game because it's such a small field. So you can't have one of these big kickoff returns the first play. The Screaming Eagles, every week, they come out and they start off slow, and we're always catching up. We've got to do better than that. Let's go, guys.
Jamal Miles, the one to take it back for the Rattlers. It's 6-0 here in 30 seconds into this one.
Just started. Shouts out to everybody on Twitch TV. Come on, guys. We need you to play. Now we're getting the ball. Now we need you guys calling plays in the Twitch chat. Go to Twitch chat.
Petra's kick is up, and it is
back. Nope, didn't get it.
No good.
No good.
6-0. You can look at that as a positive for the Screaming Eagles. They've oftentimes put themselves in a hole, Ray, falling down as early as 14-0 early in many games, and that's caused a lot of issues for the team.
And that's tough. That's so tough because when you're starting from back, you're just playing catch-up, and then you get a little distracted, and you try to make plays when you don't stick to your actual playbook, or you don't stick to the game plan. You're too busy trying to make plays, and we can't have that. We got to have better off special teams in the beginning of the game.
Rattlers averaging 40.5 points a game. Giving up 40.5 points a game. Screaming Eagles giving up 50.7 points a game. We're going to see a kickoff here shortly for the Rattlers. Back for the Screaming Eagles. Gianni and Price.
I love Gianni. Gianni's a great, this kid's he was a great find for us. Number 15, Gianni Alvarez, he's been a great addition to the defense. He's been a great addition to the special teams. And matter of fact, hey, Twitch guys, if you guys are out there and you want to cheer for your players that make good plays, I want you to go to the chat and go to IFL cheer and put in the number, hashtag the number that you want to cheer for. And here's one of my guys right here.
Gianni going to take it out from the end zone.
Let's go,
he's
Jake.
Going, looking for a hole, and he's going to get out to about the 13. Decent return there from Gianni. Verlon Reed's going to be under center for the Screaming Eagles tonight in his first season in the IFL out of Ohio State University. 6'1", 200 pounds.
The Buckeyes, huh?
Reminder to fans, open up your app. Make sure you're calling plays or in the chat on Twitch TV.
Very easy in the chat, Twitch chat TV. Easy, very, very easy. Just pick an exclamation point and pick a number. Play 1, play 2, play 3, or play 4. And get us a win. We need, we're number 3 in the league right now. We need to be number 1.
Verlon Reed drops back. Looking, lots of pressure. He's going to scramble. Looking deep to Sai. Ooh, in his hands, and it's going to be out.
Wow.
Few fans looking for a flag.
I'm very surprised with the refs that are so, oh my gosh. They keep they keep that dressing right next to him. They don't call a flag on that. Great call. Hey, Sai, that was a great route.
Sai found himself open in space on the right side. Verlon Reed getting instructions from head coach Matt Sock in his first season with the Screaming Eagles, a veteran of the AFL.
Yep. Coach Guy's been around a long time. Smart coach. Successful coach at that.
Verlon Reed is going to pitch it wide to Dotson. Dotson looking for space. Has a tackler and is going to lose yardage on that one. It's going to lose about a yard on that one. Going to be spotted at about the 11-yard line.
Man, it's really good to see Showtime back out there. I love 21. That's my guy. Probably one of the, great character, just a good guy, just brings it on in practice. He's small in stature, but, man, the boy is a powerful, powerful brother.
Verlon Reed getting the play call. Screaming Eagles just on the right side of the field. Dotson to the Verlon Reed's right. 3 men on the left side. 2 men in motion. Mahina. Pressure coming.
There you go. Use your feet.
He's got time. Looking. He's going to throw it away.
You know, that's not a bad play at all. You know, because he could end up taking a sack, or that could have been a horrible play. Great job using his feet, seeing down the field, and throwing it away. It's a smart play by a quarterback. Fourth down.
A lot of pressure there. He was sitting back in the end zone.
Yep.
Scream Eagles going to bring out their kicker. It's going to be a deep field goal here. Attempt by Andres. Strom will be the holder. Kick is up, and it's going to be
That
deflected.
is going to be in the stadium.
And we're going to throw it over to our interview with Rick.
What was that? What was that?
Superfan Matt. Matt, we've seen you here before. Can't miss you in that outfit. Tell me what the view is like from down here in the north end zone.
It is beautiful. You see everything, you hear everything, the players talk to you. It's awesome.
Tell me about that outfit. What are we looking at? Little vintage Zubaz there.
I haven't wore these pants in 30 years before this season, but they actually fit with the colors. So I dragged them out of the closet.
All right, Matt, he's a super fan. He is loud and proud down here in the north end zone. Guys, back to you.
Now it's you. Now it's all you. Thanks.
I knew my buddy Mike Robles over there. They were giving him a little interview. That is my guy right there. I wish we could get a camera on his play call sheet. This guy makes a play call sheet every week, and he stands in the end zone and calls plays, man. You got to love that. That is what franchise is. That's what Twitch TV interactive football is about.
Jamal Miles there with the catch as we saw the replay. Sokol in the gun. Trying to figure things out. Quick snap, going to be pitched to the right side. Run up the middle by the beast. Number 42, Kettrick Harmon.
Good tackle by Unamba, coming up and making that play. Guys like Christian Okoye, man, like the old school. Remember the old school Christian Okoye?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
6'2", 250.
Oof.
Out of Arkansas Tech University in his first year.
He ain't missing no meals.
Sokol going to be in the gun. Men in motion on both sides. Assistance in the backfield. It's going to be another handoff. Big, powering, bruising runner there as Unamba gets under.
Yep. We can't. Unfortunately, I hate to say it. I don't want my say. I say this all the time. Our safety should not be our leading tackler. So we need some more help. We need some more pressure up front and closing those gaps up by the defensive line.
Lutz in the Mac linebacker. Men in motion on the high side. Another handoff. Looks like we're going to get a flag, though. A good tackle there.
Great stop by my man, Burnsy.
Ed Burns with the tackle on the right side. We'll wait for it.
And there they go.
Legal defense.
I think the Screaming Eagles are playing against both the Arizona Rattlers and the refs. They did last year. The refs beat us last week.
Screaming Eagles trying to have a goal line stand here. Ball's on the 3-yard line. 3.5 with the half the distance of the goal line penalty. Sokol's going to start under center. Harmon behind him. Quickly handed off to the right side, and that's going to be a touchdown by Miles, his second of the game.
Kevin Guy is setting the tone of what he wants to do today, and he's going to run the ball. Looks like he's going to run that ball. The Screaming Eagles are hurting on the defensive line, like we said. We know, Compton's come in. He's been banged up. Shante Williams has been banged up. Mike Ward, that we just got 2 weeks ago, is not even dressing today because he's actually out. So, we got a tough game coming up today.
Petre out to attempt the extra points. His kick is up, and it's going to be dead through the center, and that one's going to be good, extending the Rattlers lead to 13-0 with 8:34 left in the first quarter, and we're going to send it over to Rick.
Okay, here with Screaming Eagles starting quarterback Verlon Reed. Verlon, first series didn't go so well. Looked like you had a long connection on that pass. What happened?
Just a drop pass, that's all. He know I'm going to come back to him, just keep his head up, stay focused.
You guys find yourself in a hole early. What's it going to take to get back in this one?
Just keep fighting, keep believing. We just got to correct our mistakes, stay in our lane, just do our job, and we'll be fine.
Go out there and get him. Verlon Reed going back for the second offensive series.
Thanks, Rick.
Yeah.
Gianni and Price back to receive for the Screaming Eagles. Big Buddha on the field, getting the crowd pumped up.
Big Buddha.
Good crowd on hand here at the Maverick Center in West Valley City, Utah. Yep. Got drones flying around. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
A little bit of a rough start there for the Screaming Eagles, falling down 13-0 with 8:34 left in the first quarter. A lot of football to be played, Ray. But kind of we talked about this a little early on. Screaming Eagles haven't generally started games very well.
And that's been our Achilles heel right there, Landon. I mean, we always playing, catch up. And when you're playing catch up in football, man, that's the worst place to be. And this is a game that is a fast scoring game. So you can be down 21, 28 points very, very quickly. So the Screaming Eagles better come out with a better attitude and make something happen in this drive.
Big opportunity for the Screaming Eagles. Every time there's a kickoff in the IFL, field's not very long. Fans don't always get that. And if you're new to the game, 50 yards, so you're up at the 25, you're at midfield.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you think about it in football terms, the kickoff is really kind of like a punt return. And, that can open up really, really quickly if, you just get body on body and let a guy that's got a little bit of skill back there, let him make some moves. I mean, it can be an easy touchdown as you saw that first one with Arizona.
Game can change on a dime here in the IFL, just as any indoor football league.
On a dime.
In that sense. We saw Arizona score in 30 seconds. Screaming Eagles are very capable of that. A guy like Gianni or Price could take this one back, and we could have a football game right fast. Very,
very easy. I mean, we're nowhere near out. I mean, I've seen this team come back from, I think it was 23 points at one time, and almost get in a position to win. So, like I said, stick around, Twitchers. Stick around. Things will get better.
Again, another shout out to all those fans tuning into the game tonight. Thank you for joining Ray and I, having a good time. The Biz-All Eagle.
I'm telling you, I'm glad y'all are here because Landon sometimes, he can get on my nerves a little bit. But, hey, we work it out, right? Like a married couple, kind of.
Hey, I feel you. But, hey, I ain't trying to replace your wife.
No.
She's a legend.
Man, she's a legend.
My wife's sitting right over there. So
Why would we just let the wives go at it? Ha! Let's put money on it.
I'll place money on my wife any day of the week.
I don't know. Mine like a boy, outside linebacker boy. I'm about to get in trouble.
Okay, we'll let them be friends.
Yeah, y'all can be friends.
Kickoff almost set. Arizona's set and ready to go.
Big play. Let's go, guys.
Sawyer's kick. Back to Gianni. Gianni's going to take it out of the end sign. He's moving quickly. Going to be hit. And going to get out to about the 14, maybe spotted a little short.
One guy away. One guy away. We need the offense to pick it up now. Come out with a little bit more energy this time.
You're going to get a look at the replay here. Johnny looked like he had that lane there. Great tackle by the Arizona. Verlon Reed in the gun. 2-minute motion on the right side. He drops back, looking, got time to Mahina. Mahina's got space and is going to take it for the first down. Just across midfield for the Screaming Eagles. Good play there from the Screaming Eagles.
Man, Big Mahina is hard to miss. He's hard to cover. Once he gets that big body on you, it's hard. When those little defensive backs, all he can do is push off a little bit, put that big body on and make those big catches like he does with those big old hands, man. Congratulations. I love it.
Had space there because Dotson found himself blocking the oncoming rusher. Gave Verlon Reed enough time to find Mahina right in the center of the field.
Great call, Twitchers. Great call.
2-minute motion on the left side this time. Verlon drops back. Dotson, pressure, looking, and it's going to be caught.
That was a great catch. And it has to be holding. It should be, actually, Great job. Excellent job. Uncle Si making things happen like always, man.
Uncle Si.
I tell you, man, that kid right there he's probably one of my favorite guys, man. This guy, I tell this story every time. He came in for a couple. Oh, you got to be. Here we go. Here we go.
Another penalty there on the Screaming Eagles. Verlon Reed coming up a little limp on that one. He's trying to adjust his left leg. So he's going to get a call in from head coach Matt Salk.
This is the type of stuff like that can hurt this game. I think that this game should be played a little bit more physical and less cloth.
Ball on the 16. First down is on the 14. Little bit of space to go. Verlon Reed's going to scramble. He's got space. He's going to get out wide. He's got a blocker, and he's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Verlon Reed.
Great job, Twitchers. That's what I'm talking about.
You got to love when a quarterback like that creates his own space.
Absolutely.
Finds a seam, then gets a great block from Dodson there.
And that's what makes Verlon so effective because he's getting so much better trying to sit in that pocket and looking at his 1 and 2 second receivers. But then if they're not open, he does what he's good at, and that's tucking the ball and making things happen.
Andres on for the extra points. Rattlers lead 13-6, 6:15 left here in the first quarter. Uncle Si, the hold is up and dead on through the uprights, and it is 13-7 now. 6:06 and the game changes just like that, Ray.
Just like that. Just like that. Great job, Twitchers. Keep it going. Now defense has to come out and make a play.
There's going to be a timeout on the field. 13-7. 6:06 left in the first quarter, and we're going to throw it over to Rick for another interview.
Here with the biggest Screaming Eagles, Shante Williams. Shante, what is it like out in there in trenches tonight?
Man, it's awesome, man. I live for that, man. It's so physical, it's so bloody, and it's a battle, brother. Every play is a battle. I love it.
You just saw Verlon run for that touchdown. What did that look like from your perspective?
It looked phenomenal, man. We had a hard week at practice. We're going over a lot of stuff, so it should come together tonight.
All right, get back out there and get something done, all right?
Sir, thank you, sir.
Shante Williams, former Southern Miss Golden Eagle, now a Salt Lake Screaming Eagle. Landon, Ray?
Thanks, Rick, as we get set for the kickoff. Andres on. Miles back deep, and Miles has been a threat. Two touchdowns
already.
so far tonight, and he's already taken one to the house.
Already. We need a strong kickoff right here. We need the defense to wake up. Don't make me have to come out there.
Anthony Amish just in front of him. So we're getting set, listening to a little tunes here in the arena, the Maverick Center in West Valley City, Utah. Thanks again to all those fans out there joining in, calling plays as the offensive coordinators. 13-7. Kick's going to be squibbed. It's going to take a high bounce. Fielded by Amos. He's going to go to the boards. It's going to be tackled by by Andres. The kicker getting up there, making a tackle. Ball's going to be placed on the 21.
I talked to Coach Sergio before the game started. He thought that we would do well playing a little bit more zone. I want to see if he sticks to that.
We'll see what he does.
Twitchers, you should be getting your game plan ready for the offense series that's coming up.
Sokol under center, 2 men in motion. He's going to fake the handoff. Fumble! Ball's on the ground. Screaming Eagles pick it up, and it's going to be a touchdown.
And look how fast things turn around.
Oh, there's a fumble, looks like. Little scrum on the end of that one. I don't know if he got across.
We got it. And that's what we talked about. The Screaming Eagles have to get pressure on the quarterback this week. They've got to get pressure in holding down the defensive line. Shante Williams doing it again. That was like an MMA kick slash throwdown.
We'll get a replay on that one as he came hard.
Oh, woo. There you go. Big Compton trying to make it happen. Great job by the defensive line. That's what we needed.
Touchdown scored by the Screaming Eagles. We're all tied up 13-all. Andres on to kick the extra point. Hold is up. Kick is no good, just wide, and we're tied up 13-all here at the Maverick Center, and it's been exciting so far.
I'm going to keep saying it. Special teams in this league is so important. Fans, we need to find us a better kicker. We need to find us a kicker, somebody that's going to put points on the board. This is what it's about. It's about football. You have to be able to perform and show up when it's your time to show up.
We'll throw it over to Rick for another interview.
All right, here with lineman Benjamin Compton, the man of the hour right now. How'd you come up with that fumble?
Man, it was good execution by D tackle. Man, I just took opportunity.
Got to work on that grip a little bit. I saw you lose it going into the end zone. What about Shantae hopping on the loose ball?
Oh, man, that's my brother, man. He got my back all the time.
All right, Benjamin Compton providing a spark for the Screaming Eagles defense. A lot more excitement down here in this bench area right now.
Thanks, Rick Compton taking it to the house for his first touchdown, and a big touchdown to tie things up here with 4:45 left in the first quarter.
City of Compton. That's my man right there. You know, Compton wasn't going to play today. We didn't know if he was going to be ready to go. He had some troubles with his ankle, and he's also recovering from a hamstring. So we didn't really know if he was going to be ready to go today. So that says a lot right there for him. Coming out, playing a little injured, doing what he has to do for the team.
You gotta love these drone angles. Interactive, we're talking about interactive to the point we're using drones here. As you can see the drone, and we're gonna take the live shot from the drone. It's gonna be fielded, gonna be picked up. Men in front of him. Amos gonna break a tackle. He's gonna get loose, and Unama's gonna get there as he's wrapped up by Burns at the ankles. It's gonna get out to about the 23-yard line. Rattlers in great position, starting field position. After that last fumble by Sokol.
Yep.
Hit hard, lost the ball.
Absolutely. He's going to be thinking about that. You know what? I guarantee you that Coach Guy goes right back to what he was doing, which was running the ball. I think he felt comfortable doing that. I think he's going to go right back to it. I'm hoping that the Screaming Eagles are in the zone. That would help because that would give our defensive backs, if they were in man, they would turn their backs if they were in man. So if they're in zone, they can see what's going on in front of them. So I'm hoping that they're playing zone right now.
Amos in the backfield. Or Amos in motion, excuse me. Monroe next to him.
Yep, looks like they are.
Sokol's going to hand it off.
It's going to be a long day.
Unamba comes up for the tackle.
It's going to be a long day for Unamba.
About the 19. So we'll throw it to another interview with Rick.
Hey, I'm here with one of the newest Screaming Eagles and somebody that might be familiar to local football fans, former BYU Cougar Bradley Wilcox. Tell me about your adjustment 2 games into the indoor football league.
You know, it's pretty different. I mean, I've been on the team for a week now, and I've only put shoulder pads on for both our games so far.
We've seen you in Provo starring for the Cougars. Now you're here with the Screaming Eagles. Tell me what it's like out there in the trenches with this short field and this 6-man game.
It's a lot of one-on-one work. Definitely every play, it's just one-on-one. I mean, it's a completely different play, but it's still football.
Bradley Wilcox, you saw him in Provo, now you're seeing him here at the Maverick Center. Guys, back to you.
Interview there with Bradley Wilcox, former BYU player, a couple local guys on the roster as we see the Screaming Eagles get backed up with a penalty.
I was going to say something funny about his ponytail hair bun, but I saw them arms, so I don't think so.
Sokol in quarterback, he's going to push it. Shovel pass out wide to Monroe. Monroe's going to take it down to about the 7-yard line. Second and a few as there's going to be a quick change there.
Got Jay Black coming in, Gilbert coming out. They want to put a little bit more gut up in the middle.
Sokol going to send 2 men in motion on the high side. He's going to pitch it out wide to Monroe. Monroe has space. He's going to hop and hurdle. And he's going to get the first down. Get down to about the 3.5 yard line. Like we mentioned early on, Ray, in the pregame, Arizona is executing the run game pretty effectively so far. Screaming Eagles trying to figure out how they can slow that down.
Yeah, and really, it's kind of all we have to do. We may not stop it, but we just need to slow it down. If we can slow it down and keep creating, field goal chances instead of touchdowns, then I think we'll do well.
Sokol's going to hand it off quickly, cut inside by Miles, and he's going to score his 3rd touchdown of the game. And Cam Williams it with the Superman right there.
I wouldn't all Superman and all. Come on, man.
He's got 3 touchdowns so far, Ray.
He's still Bush League.
19-13, 1:58 left here in this first quarter. Still a lot of football to be played.
Still a lot of football, guys.
And what's been kind of back and forth?
Well, you know what? Guess what? You know why it's still a lot of football left? Because we got the 3rd best scoring offense out there. So I'm not worried.
And a team that's been a second-half team so far this season.
That's right.
Petre out to attempt the extra point. Hold is up. Kick straight down through the uprights. And the Rattlers take a 20-13 lead with 1:31 left in this first quarter. We're going to throw it over to Rick for another interview.
Hey guys, down here with some front row fans. I've got Braden and Jill here. What was it like when Ed Burns just knocked that ball carrier right into the boards?
I was a little worried for my wife here. It was awesome though. Like he got hit and just started flying in the air. I didn't know what to expect. It was awesome. I love this.
Jill, it's kind of like football in 3D, right? Coming right at you.
Yeah, pretty much.
A little thunder along the boards there. These guys are loving it. Landon, Ray?
You know, Ray, when we talk about interactive football, those fans almost had a player in their lap.
Yeah.
It's interactive to the level that they could be sitting next to you at any given point they fly over these boards.
I mean, look, I enjoy the interactiveness, but I'm not going to be sitting on the first row because I like my nachos, and I don't want to have an elbow in my nachos. So I got to give it up to the people that sit in the front. That's a lot of football to see. Hey, congratulations.
Gianni and Price back. Gianni's going to go deep to field this one, and it's going to hit and go over the dasher boards. Good decision there by Gianni to let that one fly deep, just barely over.
That's it. That's all you got to do. Smart plays. Don't try to be a hero. Smart plays. Let it go out. Let's start where we at the 20, or I'm sorry, the 10, and then we can get going.
Ball's going to be spotted up on the 20. The next time that happens, he'll take it to the 25. Fans out there on Twitch, we hear you. You love Rick.
Man.
We need to get him up here,
Rick.
maybe hanging out with us at some point.
Man, I like Slick Rick. That's my boy right there.
Grab him over here. Maybe he'll get his own show. Verlon Reed in the gun. He'll drop back, pressure quickly. Mahina, that one should be a penalty. No look at the ball there from Nathan Lindsay. Didn't even turn around.
And this is something that I'm seeing a lot of, not only in this league, but in college and in the pros. And I think the pros have actually kind of started it. You start seeing these guys starting to want to catch only with one hand. And I don't know what that is. I know it looks spectacular, but I just don't understand why you're not trying to get both hands on the football. I mean, these plays look amazing when they're caught, but when they're not, it really is a wasted play.
And those penalties are costly here in the IFL. When you get hit with a pass interference,
a 15-yard penalty, that's a third of the field.
They're down to the 15 now.
There you go.
Verlon Reed, 2 men in motion on the right side. Mahina there as well. Faked handoff. Oh, it's going to be handed off to Dotson. Dotson's going to push forward for a few yards. Battled and battled. Mr. Showtime there with a lot of movement on the feet.
And we got to give it up to Dotson. I mean, he's just now getting off of IR not too long ago, and his first game, I mean, he's technically one of our best receivers, but he does so well on special teams, kickoff return, and when he gets the ball in his hands, they decided to put him at running back because Bubba Poole, James Calhoun, they're both out. And so he and Breon Allen, so he's like our next best guy. So, you know, I got to give it up to him for doing that, just being unselfish.
Verlon Reed going to send 2 men in motion on the right side. He'll drop back looking for Mahina. Mahina's going to get a few yards and is going to be taken down. And that's going to end the first quarter as the Rattlers lead the Screaming Eagles 20-13 here at the Maverick Center. As we're going to throw it over to Rick again for another interview.
Hey, I'm here with the big man in the middle, defensive lineman Gerard Black. Those Rattlers running backs are giving you some problems. Those guys are pretty hard to run down, huh?
Yeah, they are. They're very good at what they do. We got a plan for it now. We just had to, buckle down and just, get a feel for the game. But we're back on now. We just got to keep going.
I saw assistant coach Ron McBride over here giving you some pointers. What's his message?
McBride, he's the big guy up top. He always helps us out, especially me as a, defensive tackle trying to get back to the NFL. His pointers were just staying aggressive as far as D-line, being stout at the nose position, and also just stopping that run, man, just doing what we can and stopping the run, playing very aggressive.
How about that big turnover to get you guys back into the game? Tell me about that effort.
It was nice, man. It was nice. I finally got a sack, thank God. And then I looked up and Big Ben was taking it in the end zone. I'm very thankful for that. Thankful for the man upstairs, and hopefully, that'll get us going in the right direction to get this W.
All right, good job, Gerard, turning Salt Lake City into Sack Lake City, guys.
Thanks, Rick. That's baby Will Fork there. The man, the myth, the legend, Sack Lake City. Let's hope he finds himself tonight and finds some sacks for the Screaming Eagles. We got the dancers out on the field, giving a little entertainment to the Screaming Eagles fans here at the Maverick Center. Good crowd on hand here. Tight game so far, 20-13 as we start the second quarter, 15 minutes of football before the half. Like we mentioned, Screaming Eagles have been generally a second half team, have been a team that's come out slow in games, and this has been positive so far. Guys like Wilcox, Compton on the defense have caused a lot of issues for Arizona. Ball's going to be on the 9, in between the 9 and 10 yard line, 9.5. Screaming Eagles third down and about 4 or 5 yards. Verlon Reed.
This is crucial. We're in the red zone. Third
in the
down.
gun.
Let's go. Let's go, Twitchers. What do we got?
Fake handoff. He's got a lot of pressure. He shakes the tackle. Looking to the
Good
end
job.
zone.
Excellent job.
Scoob.
Excellent job, Twitter. Excellent job, Twitchers. That's what I'm talking about.
Mr. Uncle
Oh,
Si.
Uncle Si. We got to give it to him.
Coming over here for the touchdown. We're going to bring him on. Let's hand this guy a mic. Turn around.
Go, baby.
Hey, baby. Look at this.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There you go, baby.
We got a touchdown here. Uncle Si with the touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about, Uncle Si. Get it going, baby. Get him going. Woo.
Screaming Eagles touchdown. We're celebrating over here at the Maverick Center. Look at that.
Look at what I'm talking about, baby.
That's what it's all about. Little touchdown football over
We
here.
are in this. We are still in this. Look, all the fans are like feeling it now. I love it. They over here smiling like, yeah, we got a chance to win this. I love this.
You got to love it. Having a good time. Making a few people chuckle here.
Oh, shit. Almost lost. Oh. Almost fell. Sorry.
Ray almost lost it over here. You can't see this, but we're standing on chairs over here trying to stay even on the chairs. Si's out there now taking the extra or holding on the extra point for Andres.
Listen, me and Landon are broadcasting, coaching, commentating, balancing. We're doing a lot for the Twitchers tonight.
Kick is
Excellent
up
job.
and through the uprights.
I guarantee you Arizona wasn't expecting this. Great job, Salt Lake Screaming Eagles, and great job, Twitchers. Great job, fans. That's what I'm talking about. 21 points already today for the fans. Great job. Excellent job.
You got to love that, Ray. We started this game off in kind of a hole. Now we're all tied up, 14-14. Screaming was looking good on offense tonight. You mentioned the fans have been calling plays, and tonight we've added the Twitch fans doing work and obviously paying dividends so far.
Obviously, the Twitchers are doing it right now. Obviously. Thank you guys for being supportive, and thank you for participating in tonight. We need this win, guys.
Ray, you're going to have to tweet out that picture.
I have to tweet that picture out. I'm doing that right now.
Yeah.
What you doing? You got to take over. I'll be right. Let me do this real quick.
Throw it in the chat. Send that to D's.
Oh, yeah, I got to send that to D's.
Let him get that out.
Shout out to all the co-founders at Franchise. Soul Rob Ferruti, Grant Cohen, Patrick Dees, Vivek Jan. Congratulations to all you guys, man. We're going to bring this home.
Kick's going to be squibbed. It's going to fall and cross the goal line. That's going to come out to the 20. Not a bad kick there. Good decision there by Anthony Amos, the 6', 185 wide receiver from Middle Tennessee State University in his third year in the IFL. head coach Kevin Guy in his first season in the IFL, but 13 seasons as GM and head coach. And we're going to throw over to Rick for another interview.
All right, 2020 vision right now at the Maverick Center, all even at 20 apiece. Here's Verlon Reed, the man that just threw that touchdown pass. Tell me about that play.
Fans called a great play. But we was in the huddle, we just going over, if you get this look, do this and do that. Play kind of broke down, so I did a good job of adjusting and making the catch.
After the touchdown run, we saw you holding the knee a little bit. How you feeling?
I'm good.
A big smile. He says he's all good. Let's see what he does from here on out, guys.
Big sack there by Sac Lake City.
Sac Lake City, Jay Black. We needed that. Good job. The defensive line is showing up today.
That's 2 sacks so far. 1 for a touchdown. Little bit of hurrying of Sokol.
This is what I'm talking about. This is Screaming Eagle football right here.
They're going to lose about 6 yards on that sack. And a great tackle by Black there. Sokol, Monroe next to him. Men in motion on the right side. That's going to be a legal defense, looks like, by Lutz. Or excuse me, a false start. Excuse me, that's going to be on Arizona.
Wow.
Lutz looked like he was a little lost there and thought it was going to be called on him, but it's going to be called on Arizona. Sokol gets the call from head coach Kevin Guy. Ball's on the 9-yard line. 2nd down, Sokol with Monroe to his right. Men in motion on both sides, Williams on the far right side. Sokol drops back, has pressure, looking deep. Unamba's back there, almost picked off by Don Unamba.
And that's something that we talk about. We've always talked about in practice. We do drills where, as a defensive back, you got to be able to, trust your instincts and trust your skill. So when the ball's in the air, if you watch this replay, you see Unamba does not panic. We teach don't panic. Just play the ball. Great job, great position, and he almost had it. Great job, you.
Unamba's a guy that's had, I believe, 5 picks this season.
Yep.
Very capable of finding the ball. 3rd down and a long distance for Arizona. Sokol in the gun, low snap. He'll drop back, looking, got man in front of him.
Oh, got it! Picked it off. There we go.
It's going to be picked by Gianni. There's Unamba's going to get flagged there.
Great job.
A little bit of a scuffle on the boards.
Well, hey, that happens.
Flags flying, dressing all over the field, and Williams over there going to be the enforcer. Mr. MMA getting over there.
We don't want him, guy. Hey, listen, Arizona Rattlers. Listen, guys, you don't want Shante Williams over there in that huddle. Now, I'm going to tell you now, if you don't know, he's a professional MMA fighter. You might want to not do that.
Well, look at this pick as Gianni gets there, picks it off at the 20. And Anthony Amos there goes at it with him, and Unamba and Amos.
Great play. Great play by Gianni.
So we're going to get a call from the official here. Still conversing, trying to figure out and sort this mess out. We've got 2 flags on the field, 2 flags thrown.
I think the refs trying to figure out whose flag is there, which is. I think they got their initials on them or something. That's usually
I'm
what it is.
I'm going to go out and throw my hanky maybe.
Might as well. They throwing out flags. We might as well throw out some hankies.
I forgot mine. You're not going to buy white ones. Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. 2 guys on Arizona, 1 on the Screaming Eagles. Kind of a little tough to hear that. We'll throw it to an interview with Rick.
Hey guys, Gianni Olivas from Gardner-Webb University making his presence felt out there. Tell me about that play. You came up with the pick.
Yeah, you know what? First off, all the glory to God, but I just did my job, and I put myself in a position to make a great play, and I executed.
Good pick. And then what, the guy tried to take the ball away from you afterwards? That started the whole fracas?
Yeah, that was some extra stuff, but you know what? We're here to play ball. We're here to dominate. So.
All right, nice pick, Gianni. The defense getting it done right now for the Screaming Eagles. Guys?
Mr. Interception himself. Verlon Reed drops back. Price has got it. Going to be wrapped up at the ankles. Good tackle there by number 11.
That's my man. That's great job. Defense is doing a great, excellent job today. 2 turnovers and 1 touchdown off of 2 turnovers. That's great defense right now. We need you, Twitchers, fans, we need you guys calling these plays. You guys are doing a great job. It's 2nd and 3. That's the way you come out of a series after a turnover. Great job. Keep it up. Hey, as a matter of fact, if you guys like, there's a certain a player on the team that you guys like, hashtag go to IFL cheer, put that in the Twitch chat and put the number, and then just holler at your boy. Holler at him, say, man, congratulations.
Verlon Reed drops back. He's got space. He's going to try to shake the tackler. He's going to get out of 1 tackle and going to be brought down by number 31, Chris McAllister. Not before he gets the first down, though.
Now, and that was a great play by Chris McAllister. You see him going from the back end. Watch how Verlon is he's scrambling, and watch this backside strip he tried to get, and then great job with Verlon hanging on to the ball.
Look at that stiff arm that Verlon had there.
We may not need a running game because we got Verlon.
Man, Verlon making things happen. Reed in the gun. He'll drop back, looking, gonna find Price. Price is gonna be wrapped up from behind from Brown. Gonna be taken down after gaining a few, and we'll throw it over for another interview.
Running back Breon Allen not in uniform tonight, but still having an impact on this game. You're the biggest talker on this team. Tell me what you're doing to keep these guys pumped up.
Man, I'm not doing nothing, man. I'm just cheering these guys on when they come to the sideline, man. They had a great week of practice, and it's showing out here, you know. Started off a little slow, but now we're getting into it. Now we got some life.
All right, let's get another touchdown right here. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
All right, Breon Allen talking a lot down here in the bench area.
Breon Allen there. Verlon Reed drops back. He's got a lot of pressure. He's going to figure his way out of that one. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I tell you what, Breon Allen is one of my favorite players on the team. He's by far probably the smallest guy on the team. But, you know, there was a scuffle a couple of days ago in practice between 2 players. And guess who jumped in the scuffle to break it up? Mr. Breon Fun Size himself to break up the fight. And unfortunately, being one of the smaller guys, you get thrown around a little bit. So that's why we got him over there resting.
We'll get him back.
We'll get him back.
Verlon Reed in the gun. Men in motion on both sides. He'll drop back. Lots of pressure. Going to look for Price. Going to be out in front of him a little bit. Brown with the good defense there.
All right, Twitchers, let's go. Hey, look, on offense, just make sure that you're putting in the Twitch chat, exclamation point, play 1 or 2 or 3, exclamation point 1, 2 or 3 or 4. Help us call these plays. It's 4th and 1. We need a solid play here, guys. Solid play.
4th down and a long 11. First down is about the 6. It's going to be a kick for the Screaming Eagles, trying to line things up here. It's going to adjust things. Kick's going to be about from midfield. So it'll be about a 33-yarder here for Andres. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it's good.
That's what I'm talking about. Great job. That's what I'm talking about. Twitch's great call. That great call right there.
That's what you need sometimes, Ray. Not always to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
Good position. That was from a pick, but you still come away with 3 points.
Solid call by the coaches, the fan coaches. Great call, guys. Listen, that 4th and 1, we might not have gotten it. We could have fumbled the snap. We could have fumbled the ball. We could have not have caught it. To kick and go for the points, that's very strategic, and that's a great call. Listen, hey, if you guys see good stuff happening and you see one of our players make a great play, hey, let's hear you cheer in the Twitch chat. I want to hear. Type in boom or yeah or woo, whatever you want.
And we're going to throw it over to Rick for another interview.
All right, back here with Shante Williams. Defense really stepping up out there. Hey, they were trying to mess with your D after that pick. What do those fools think they're doing?
Man, I don't know. They messing with the wrong defense, brother. I'm not going to have that in my defense. Protect my house. Protect my guys.
What was going on over there? A little pushing, shoving, some words?
I don't even know, brother. I was about to come off the sideline, and I see him scuffle, so I run across the field to help my team out.
All right, step it up. You got their back.
I love it, man. That's what I'm here for.
All right, Shante Williams. He isn't going to take anything down here, guys.
You don't want to cross a guy like that.
You don't.
When he started running on the field, I backed up.
I know. I just got my popcorn ready. I was like, who is he going to get? I just want to see it.
Use that Michael Jackson meme where he keeps eating the popcorn.
Oh, man, Shante Williams, great guy. He's our oldest player. He is 36 years old, out here with these youngsters, showing them how to be, being mature, man, and saying some really great things, being energized on the field. I really respect Shante.
He was born in the Stone Age, but still killing it here out on the field. It's going to be fielded by the up man, Amos, going forward. Amos is going to be pushed against the dash wall, stays on his feet, breaking tackles. He's moving forward, and he's going to take it down to about the 22-yard line. First down in Screaming Eagles territory for Arizona. 23-20, Screaming Eagles lead. 8:11, left in this second quarter. Good return there by Arizona. Reminder to fans out there on Twitch, you can make noise in the chat for defense. No calling plays, but all yelling.
Yeah, that's right.
Sokol.
I want to see somebody throw out a boom in the chat room.
Back, quick handoff there to Monroe. Monroe's going to take it forward for a few yards. Great defense there by the Screaming Eagles.
See Brock Lutz on the ball, Shante Williams on the ball. Great job. See the offense, offensive guys over there talking up strategy. I love it. Fans, you guys need to be getting, you should see some of these fans over here, guys. I want to take a picture and show you guys some of these fans out here actually have call play sheets. I'm serious.
You're going to have to go over there and live stream.
I'm going to go over there.
Sokol, 2 men in motion on the left side. He drops back all the time in the world. He's going to quickly get that one off, and it's going to be gang tackled there by the Screaming Eagles. That will be a first down, though.
And it looks like we have somebody down.
Just short of a first down.
And it looks like Compton.
Unama getting a little conversation with one of the officials.
Actually, I think that's Gilbert. That looks like that's Gilbert.
And we'll throw it over to Rick for an interview.
The reason the Screaming Eagles have a lead right now is the right foot of this man, Trent Andrus. Tell me about that kick. Those uprights look pretty narrow, and they've got to look pretty narrow from 30 yards away.
Yeah, I've been working a lot keeping my head down. I think that's been my biggest problem is, head down, drive through it. So on the last kick, Jeff, my kicking coach, is just like smooth, just like a golf swing. Keep your head down and it will happen. So we're able to get that.
Great result and a 23-20 lead. Trent, thanks very much.
Hey, thank you.
From Weber State University, guys, a great academic and athletic institution in Ogden, Utah.
Mike, come here, man. Mike is one of my favorite fans right here, man. Look at his call sheets. Can you guys see this? Put up your call sheets. Show them. Put up your call sheets. They have coaches' call sheets here, bro. Are you serious? You don't think they don't take this serious?
It's like 12 to 14 hours preparation.
That's what I'm talking about, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Y'all better get into this, Twitch. Let's go. Twitch TV/interactive football. Let's do this.
Making play calls here. Ray, that's what we like to see. Fans really taking charge and truly becoming the offensive coordinators of this team. You can't beat that.
Can't beat it. That is one of the coolest things right there. I mean, that is a professional call sheet made by the fans.
3rd and 2. Sokol. Handoff up the middle to Monroe, and Monroe's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Monroe.
Again, the Screaming Eagles have to play defense like bend, don't break. Bend, don't break. And we'll stay in this game. And offense, we truly believe in the offense and the Twitchers to make sure that they call the right play. So I'm not even worried.
Fans continue to be ready to call plays. Momentarily, you're going to have the opportunity either in the Twitch chat or on the Screaming Eagles app that can be downloaded in the App Store or the Google Play Store. John Wolf will be the holder. Petre, hold is up, kick is through the uprights, and the Arizona Rattlers going to take a 27-23 lead, 5:54 left here in this first half. As things are getting exciting here, back and forth football, Ray.
Man, it's getting so excited. One of my old buddies hit me up and said, Ray, why do you have that 1970 butterfly collar look? Is he making fun of my shirt?
Ray, most times I would say you have swag.
Man.
But he's coming
at
at
1
you.
and 4. 1 and 4. I want you 3 yards
You know what I
back.
mean?
Right,
It's the
don't be
old
on the
school
line.
right here.
1 and 4. Make sure you're 3 yards back. Okay. We're gonna go safe hands. Safe hands, okay? Safe hands.
We can hear what's going on in the huddle, making things happen.
All right. 7, you're getting there. 6, you're coming back here, right? Who's my
We
6?
can hear what Coach is saying there.
You got it? Okay.
You got to love Coach Sock, getting his team motivated, trying to make things happen. Screaming was only down by 4, 5:54 left here in this first half. We've talked about it, back and forth football. Arizona has dominated really on the ground, but the defense tonight for the Scream Eagles has come up big with 2 turnovers.
Smashing. I'm so excited and so proud of the defense, especially, stepping up to this fight, because we're really struggling on the defensive line with injuries, and the defense is playing their butts off. Congratulations, man. Doesn't Coach Salk walk like he holding in gas? He just waiting for halftime.
I'm gonna let you and Coach hash that out.
He just seemed like he's just holding a lot of pressure in,
He's an intense guy.
I like
but
him,
a
man.
lovable guy.
I like Salk, man. I like what he's brought to the team. I like the energy. The players like it too.
So we're ready over there. You can see Coach Sock standing there next to Coach Ron McBride, a legend here in the state of Utah.
Got the legend on his right. Just sitting there. Man, you can't beat that.
As we're almost underway, official's going to hand the ball to Petre, the kicker from the University of Puget Sound in his first year, 5'10", 185. He's going to kick things off deep for the Screaming Eagles.
Let's make something happen.
It's going to be fielded in the end zone.
That's when it
bobbled. He's going to get out of the end zone and is going to be tackled there. Price going to take it out to about the 5-yard line. Lucky to get out of the end zone there.
And it's so funny with those punt returns. If you think about in the pros, those punt returns where those guys fumble, those are the ones you got to worry about, because everybody thinks that there's distraction. When that guy picks it up, he's already gone. So you got to always be careful about those.
Plenty of time there for the Screaming Eagles to drive the ball down the field. Fans out there, reminder, call the plays in the chat.
Yes.
Exclamation mark 1, 2, 3, or 4 to call the play.
And cheer for your Screaming Eagles at IFL Cheer. Throw out the number, hashtag whatever number you like. If it's Devin Mahina, number 84. Showtime Dawson at number 21.
Verlon Reed drops back quickly to Strom. Strom's going to get a few yards there.
Uncle Si is having a great game.
Good positive play there for the Screaming Eagles on first down. Si's a guy you just got to love.
Man, you just do.
He's that hard worker.
Man.
And early on, fans had a little trouble with him because he was the kicker as well and missing extra points. But he's come on to be the leading receiver for the Screaming
Isn't
Eagles.
that crazy? And we didn't even know if we was going to actually make the roster so many times. And he is probably one of our most valuable players.
You got to love him. A legend and a great guy. Verlon Reed in the gun, drops back, looking. He's going to scramble out to the right side. Got space, looking for Price. It's going to be underthrown, but there's a flag there on the 20.
See what dressing we got. Ranch dressing, balsamic,
what do you like?
I don't know. Well, me, I'm ranch. I want all that cream, that fatty fat. Hey, it's on them, surprisingly.
It's going to be a first down for the Screaming Eagles, moving the chains up. Getting the play from Coach Salk.
Oh, man.
Reed.
Oh, what, breaking news. I just found out that my wife's Grubhub, it finally made it to the house. Good, okay.
She's taken care of.
She's good.
Verlon Reed back in the gun, quickly looking. He's going to scramble, has a blocker in front of him, gets out into space,
Man, wow.
and is going to be pushed into the dasher boards for about a 9-yard gain.
Verlon is having a great game, and we need that. We have solid receivers out there, so we've got the weapons out there. But to have him out there being mobile is just really, really helping this offense out. Great calls by the offense. Good job, Twitchers.
And we'll throw it over to Rick for another interview.
Guys here with defensive back Don Unamba. They tried to go deep on you a couple of series ago. Don't those fools know any better?
Man, apparently they don't, man. I dropped that one, though.
Tell me about that play.
It was a good play call by the fans and a great read by Verlon to find me. I happened to get open.
You crashed into the boards pretty hard there. You okay?
Oh, yeah. Never better.
All right.
Touchdown never hurts, man.
Cy Strom, 2 touchdown catches so far, but still a lot more football to be played here, guys.
Thanks, Rick. You hear it there from Uncle Cy himself.
That's right.
Saying that the fans are calling great plays. You got to love that. The offensive coordinators here and around the world are making things happen tonight.
When your players are happy with the calls you're making, that is awesome. He's literally saying thank you guys for the touchdowns that you were serving up. That's awesome.
It's going to be onside kick attempt, and it's going to be recovered by Arizona.
You know what? I'm not a fan of the onside kick in this league. Man.
.130 left here in this first half. 29-27, Screaming Eagles leading just before the break. Verlon Reed has been phenomenal tonight so far. 8 of 11, 69 yards, 2 TDs, and rushing on the ground for 50 yards. Sokol on the other side has had a little bit of struggles, but has come into his own here in these last few series. Sokol in the gun. Monroe next to him, pitch out wide to Monroe.
Great job,
Screaming
great
Eagles
defense.
there, get out to
Great
defend.
defense.
He's going to gain a few yards there. Sokol 2 of 4, 27 yards and an INT.
And holding them down to a field goal would be a defensive win. And Twitchers, hey man, stick around. Stick around for halftime because we got something announced. We're giving something away. That's right, we're giving something away. But you got to stay with us.
This is huge.
Got to stay with us. Matter of fact, Henny_XO, you just won our first oh man, he won the first pizza? Man, hey, that's what I'm talking about, dog. Good job, Henny. What'd you get on it, though? I need to know. Text in the chat what you got on that pizza, Henny.
Yeah, we got to know.
We got to know what these
pepperoni and pineapple. That's what we're trying to get.
How we don't get one of the pizzas?
I'm still wondering how we don't get
sense.
that. We're going to toss it over to Rick for another interview.
Verlon Reed, 1 on the ground, 2 through the air. It's the reason the Screaming Eagles have a 2-point lead currently. Tell me about that last pass to Cy.
Protection broke down a little bit, just had to make a play, let the guys buy some time, and Cy ran a great route and got open.
That's the key to your whole game, right, is being able to scramble and get out of the pocket and do some things?
If need be. If it's open early, if we hit it in rhythm, that's what we prefer. But if not, we have the guys who can make plays when things break down.
All right, he's got the rocket arm. He's also got the legs. He can get it done either way, guys.
Thanks, Rick. Verlon Reed, like we mentioned, having himself a night so far. 8 of 11, 69 yards, 2 TDs, and on the ground, 4 rushing attempts for 50 yards and a long of 34.
And look at Coach Sock. Coach Sock was walking around the stadium congratulating the fans for calling good plays. That's the day. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, we all know the fans in here are the offensive coordinators.
Yep.
Y'all out there are the people calling this action. Coach is just relaying it into Verlon Reed.
That's it.
And you got to love it there. McBride, Sock, and Verlon Reed.
Man.
What a trio. Sokol.
Oh, man, somebody just said they got that pineapple on that pizza. My man, this is me giving you some dap. 1, 2. That's me dapping you right now, boss. That pineapple, that's how I do it. That pineapple and that pepperoni, sweet and salty, baby. I love it.
Sokol in the gun. 2-man in motion. Looking, got time, gonna find him in the flat. Monroe Monroe's going to take it forward. Looks like he has the first down. He's still moving. It's going to be marked down just inside about the 3-yard line. Our vantage point's a little difficult to tell on that one.
Yep.
As we'll get a replay look at that.
You saw the defensive line got their hands up right at the last minute, but they still got the pass off. We got to wrap that up. Go for that ball. And this is something that we teach in practice. You know, when that running back is up and that ball carrier is up, we get guys tackling. We also have guys tackling the ball, meaning we go in and we reach for that ball. We strip it out, almost kind of like that peanut punch. You know, that's some of the things that we were trying to teach our defense to be a defense that makes turnovers. And we've already got 2 for this week, 2 today, and a touchdown.
So, gotta love it.
That's awesome.
Timeout, Screaming Eagles. 41.8 left here in this second quarter. Almost the end of the first half. We'll throw it over to Rick for another interview.
All right, here with Juwan Dotson. At Showtime Dot is the Twitter handle. Yes, sir. The offense seems to be coming around, getting some consistent scores now. Tell me how it's going out there.
We just being patient, taking what the defense gives us. Quarterback got a lane. He's going to take off and run. Receivers getting open. They playing a lot of man-to-man, so we just getting open.
All right, we saw Sy get into the end zone twice. We saw Verlon get into the end zone. When are we going to see you in the end zone?
Whenever the team need me to get in the end zone. I don't care if they score 10 times as long as we win the game, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
Juwan Dotson, man, it's not about the personal glory. It's all about the team down here for the Screaming Eagles.
You got to love players like Dotson who are in it all for the team. Doesn't
Always.
care if he gets a touchdown himself. He just wants this team to succeed. But he's played a vital part in tonight's game.
Always. I want to give a big shout out to our Lady Eagles and head coach Brittany Sharp. Man, they work just as hard as the ball players. So shout out to you guys.
Is going to sneak it. Looking, no signal yet for the touchdown.
Whoa!
He's going to be held short.
Whoa! Nice defense right here.
31.5 left here. Timeout, Screaming Eagles. Trying to maintain some clock here. Clock is king in the IFL. When you have time like this, we saw at the last home game, the Screaming Eagles lost. They scored a touchdown late. Fans thought it was over. Only for Colorado to come down and kick a field goal.
Yeah. I mean, this 35 seconds is still enough time. These guys get a score. We can still come down and do something and still get some points on the board. So this could be a big stop. It's a huge stop for us.
If you're Coach Salk in a situation like this, what are you telling your defense?
I got one timeout left.
I mean, obviously he's talking with the
I
official
didn't use
there.
that timeout before they got a first down.
You got to know what they're going to do. Your quarterback sneak, they're going to run the ball. You got to know what they're going to do. So we got to stay stout at the line. We got to get a major push by Compton, Jay Black, Shante Williams, and just a stale wall. So Unami and maybe Brock Boots come in and make a serious tackle. And cause a turnover, man. You got to think like that.
Let him score.
I don't think about a field goal. We think about stopping.
I mean, that's
This is
technically
it. This is
at
over.
this point.
Lose so far, the leading tackler for the Screaming Eagles, 4 tackles, tied with Unamba, 4 as well. Look for a big opportunity here. Sokol in the gun with Monroe next to him. 2-minute motion, one on both sides. Hand off to Monroe quickly.
Great job by the defense. Great job by the defense. Unambi, the defensive line. That's what I'm talking about. These guys, listen, I got to give credit to credit is due, man. These guys are banged up, and the Arizona Rattlers have a major running game, and these guys are doing a heck of a job, man. I am super proud of these guys.
You got to love that there. Great tackle by Benjamin Compton, a guy that's we didn't even think was going to play tonight, and is making a difference there. A big goal line stop for the Screaming Eagles.
Man, I'm telling you, he was limping around in pregame. I just didn't know if he was going to go, and he is going full throttle. Twitchers, go into the Twitch chat and put IFL cheer for Compton, man. He needs that, man. He's a soldier tonight. He soldiered up today.
Team's getting a chance to talk things over. Water crew coming on. Hydration team, we'll call them.
Hydration
is key. Shout out to the awesome crew here we have making things happen. We've got drones, we've got interviews, we've got an awesome team making things happen here. And we want to thank you fans for tuning in tonight and making this exciting game that it is.
talking about giving it away. I'm like, dude, they figure out you're
I'm going to tell you,
onside.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah,
None. Not even be possible if it wasn't without our athletic trainer, Cody. Cody is the man. He is the root. He is the diamond of us. He's the diamond in the rough of this whole team. So, shots out to you, Cody.
Third down, Sokol looking, dropping back, looking to the end zone, and almost picked off. Sokol threw it there behind the receiver. It's going to bring up a big fourth down, 27.1 seconds left. Fourth down.
Major decision right here. This was an excellent stop, and I have to get out of my stairs. I got to go over there and say shots out to the defense. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Ray's going to go over there, get us an. They're going to attempt a a field goal here as Petre's on to attempt this one. Fans on their feet. Kick, hold. And the kick is good. Up through the uprights, and the Rattlers are going to take a 1-point lead, 30-29, 22.9 left.
Great job.
As we've got Ray over there getting set up to talk to some players.
What you seeing over here? You're in the coop. Tell me what you're seeing from the guys.
I think this is the first game that we have played both sides of the ball, special teams, complete game.
What do you think about what do you think about how the defense is playing right now?
Are you kidding me? Did you see that? They just stopped. They just stopped them on the 1 yard line, 3 plays. Are you serious?
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I got to jump over this and say something to the guys.
Hey, guys, that's what I'm talking about. That's major, major, major.
I love this. I love this. I love when the guys are out there making things happen. I love it. Back to Landon.
You know, this defense, this team, this organization making things happen. Rattlers lead 30-29. It's been a back and forth affair between both these teams. Exciting first half of football, and we still have 30 minutes of football left in the second half. But still time remaining for the Screaming Eagles. This one's going to be taken out by Gianni. Gianni's going to be sneak through a hole there, find a little bit of space. He'll get up to about the 15-yard line. 17 seconds left, and we've talked about this race. 17 seconds is a lot of time.
It's a lot of time, especially when you got a mobile quarterback. Now, and we've got some timeouts too. So we're all, well, nope, we use all our timeouts. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. So we got to be smart with the ball then, right? Offense, switchers, fans, got to be smart with the ball. Think about the routes that you want to run. Everything doesn't have to be deep routes. We may want to do some crossing routes and quick slants just to get the ball moving and keep the clock running.
Verlon Reed. 2 men in motion. He'll drop back, pressure on him, looking forward to Mahina, and that one's going to be low and at the feet of Mahina. A guy that tall, you can't be throwing it that low to him. Mahina stands at 6'6".
Man, why would you?
You got to get it. You got to get it above the 1 foot line,
man,
right?
Just throw it high. That's all you have to do with this guy.
14 seconds, 3 seconds. Leave the game clock. Second down. Screaming Eagles with field to go in front of them. But like we talked about in the IFL, field being this short, there's an opportunity to go deep on almost every play. Verlon Reed going to send Cy and Mahina in motion. Pressure up the center. He's looking deep, looking to Mahina. Mahina is going to get over there and it's going to be picked off by number 3.
And that's a sacrifice type of play that you got to do. You got to take a chance. It's the last play. You got to take a chance on it.
Alan Chapman.
Only problem is there's 3
3
seconds on the clock, so that means Arizona can do the same thing.
Ray, tell me when you look at this.
I mean,
I don't look to be.
I can't believe that. You know what? I've actually been over the refs.
That's illegal contact all the way down the field. You can't have his hands on him for 30 fucking yards.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
That's illegal contact. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I'm just happy my guys are playing good.
Coach is furious over there about the illegal contact.
I would be too. He should be.
Sokol, ball on the 8-yard line. 3.1 seconds left here in the second quarter. Williams out wide. 2 men in motion on the right side. Monroe next to him. Sokol's going to drop back. Lots of pressure there. Missed tackle there. Broken field.
All you got to do is slow him down.
And he's going to go to the house. And that's going to be a touchdown there by number 8, Fred Williams. And that was a dagger there for the Screaming Eagles to end this half.
That hurt. That hurt right there going into half. We can't have that. I don't necessarily think this was a great play. This was, to be honest, I mean, got to make that play. Got to make that play, guys.
A few missed tackles there. Turned into an opportunity. Rattlers take a 36-29 lead pending the PAT. And this one will send to halftime. Fake PAT, quickly taken.
Good job.
And it's going to be converted.
Oh, convert. It's hard to see from here, but.
And that's going to take it to 38-29. Screaming Eagles really weren't expecting that, as you're going to get a replay look at this. Quickly taken.
No, that wasn't holding. That wasn't holding at all. But whatever. I may be a little biased, but no, that wasn't holding at all. Thanks, refs. Appreciate you.
Hey, we got to give fans a reminder here. Second half, there's going to be that big giveaway, so stay tuned with us. We'll maybe get Coach or President Tom Carter in with us over here at some point.
We should. He's been. Look, he's over there eating. He's been eating this whole time.
You know, Ray, we've talked about this. That was a back-and-forth game at halftime.
Yeah.
A lot of action for fans. Fans made some great calls.
Yeah.
There's still 30 minutes of football left.
Yeah, I mean, we are in Screaming Eagles language, we are right where we want to be. They are a second-half team, and they're good at coming back. And unfortunately, that last one I think hurts. You never want to go into the halftime with the score up like that. So
you can't give up plays like that late in the game, especially when the clock says 3 seconds left.
Absolutely. You got to think that I have to play I got 3 more seconds. You got to keep playing until the clock is over. And that's why the game is not over until it's 0.
No, and you've got to remember that at times, really, it comes in those situations where you think you have it wrapped up for the half, but you don't.
No, you don't. You got to play. You got to play the full game, and that's what we're going. I guarantee that's what Coach Salk is talking about. We got to play every play until it's over.
Into the second half, your Coach Salk. Obviously, we're going to hear in the locker room here shortly.
Yep.
But what adjustments do you make for this second half?
Man, wow. I don't even make any adjustments. I would tell my defense to keep playing hard, keep working, and the fans are going to bring you some scores. Defense is doing a great job. I think the offense is doing a fabulous job. We just need to keep this same momentum and just make sure that we play every play to the end. Until that thing is 0-0, then the game is not over.
Like we mentioned, lots of football left.
Yeah.
Guys looking into the locker room, you see guys with a lot of energy, heads up. I mean, obviously they're a little gassed, but in a situation like that, you're looking at a few defenders there that are kind of frustrated. But mostly the guys look pretty focused and still ready to rock and roll.
And you just need that time to just kind of wind down a little bit, get your bearings right. Think about the plays that you did good, and the plays that you did bad, and then just regroup and have what all football coaches always say. You got to have a bad memory, and what that means is you can't be stuck on the bad plays that you had the first half and think that coach hates you and doesn't want to talk to you anymore. You got to just keep playing.
And, Ray, in those moments, there's times when you feel like, all is lost when you give up a play like that.
Yeah.
But you've got to remember, one play can change in a heartbeat here. We saw it from the Rattlers early on. They took one to the house 30 seconds into the game. It took them 30 seconds and they scored.
That's crazy. And we need to come out the second half just as on fire as they were.
Both teams capable of doing so. We've seen it. And a big change that we've seen tonight from the Screaming Eagles is their defense.
Yeah.
But we're going to throw it into the locker room with Rick for another interview.
Simple outside screen pass and goes for a touchdown. What do you guys need to do to get refocused for the second half now? right, Rashad Green ready to go out there and get it done. Waiting for Coach Chalk to come out here and address these guys. I can tell you, Coach was not happy coming off the field here. Not happy with the referees. Not happy with his defensive effort from his team. We'll talk to some more guys coming up in just a minute.
And Ray, you know, the big thing is in situations like this, you've got a team scores 38-29, a decently high scoring first half, 30 minutes of football. Fans, this is when we need you most, right?
The most. I mean, you guys are already third in the league in scoring, and you've scored 29 points today. We need another 29 points to win this game. I think we have surprised and probably shocked the Arizona Rattlers a little bit. They know that we've been a little bit banged up, but they know that we're hungry too. So I'm very excited about how you guys – I'm super, super confident that we're going to come out and the fans are going to call the plays that we need to win this game.
Screaming Eagles with 20 total plays called so far, 112 offensive yards. Pretty good here first half. 8 first downs, 4 passing, 2 rushing. So things happening a little different, you know, and it's been that balance that has provided an opportunity for the Screaming Eagles to offensively push the ball.
Absolutely, and like I said, it seems that we have made Arizona one-dimensional in running the ball, so we need to continually stop this running game for us to be successful. We're keeping them off course by being balanced like we are, even though the fans have called some passing plays. Unfortunately, if they weren't open, you've got Verlon Reed making plays on his own, being the mobile quarterback that he is, you know, and making plays. So I feel good about this next half.
They have 50 rushing yards so far on 12 attempts, 4.2 yards per carry, essentially, average yards per carry on that. So they're gaining a lot of territory. What do you do to adjust things? I know you said you wouldn't make any adjustments. Are there any simple instructions? You played defensive back in the NFL. You understand how to put a clamp on teams.
Yeah, you know, and I would, and to me, to be honest with you, if I know that they're going to be passing the ball and we're going to have a mobile quarterback, I need to get an eye on him. Maybe that Mac linebacker may want to eye that quarterback because he seems like he's the dangerous one when he's got the ball in his hands. And because we really technically don't have a running game, you know, even with Jawan Dotson, he hadn't been very successful yet, but Verlon has been successful. And I would stick to our passing game. Systrom is doing his thing. We need to get Devin Mahina more involved, throwing the ball up in the air and letting him play basketball.
And he's a guy 6'6" that you can throw it up to at any given time, and he can make a catch.
I'm alley-ooping him right now, bro, all day long.
Alley-oop from Ray
Allen. Oh, look, we got one of our homeboys. Hey, come on over here, man. We got Mr. Breon Allen, a.k.a. Fun Size, a.k.a. Don King now. He's trying to negotiate fights. Anyway. BA is one of my favorite players.
So Breon Allen up here, Mr. Fun Size joining us in the booth or hanging out field side with us. Bree, what do you see so far in this first half?
Oh, man. You know, the guys are fighting hard. You know, I don't know why we like to play from behind so much. I have no clue why that motivates us. But, you know, we played a solid half, gave up some at the end, you know, made a few mistakes. But we're a good second-half team, so I feel like we're going to come out and fight.
And, you know, we've mentioned that before. The Screaming Eagles have come out traditionally and been very effective in the second half. Typically, they've had to come back. You guys have had to come back from 14 down in the first half. Tonight, down 38-29, close game, but it's been back and forth. A loss of words.
I can't call it, man. I mean, Coach Ray know it, man. You know, we got a team full of fighters, man. You know, we just got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot, point blank, period. We got a great team, man. Great organization, man. First year team, you know, we got great things going on, but we got to stop making the mental mistakes, and we can't keep making excuses and saying, oh, it could have been this and could have been that. We got to put our foot on the pedal right now. We got to be grown man, and we got to handle our business.
Being a leader of the team, what are you doing now in the locker room and in the dungeon over there? What are you doing to keep the guys motivated?
You know, just tell them good job, man. Even, you know, things are going to go wrong in the game, man. Nothing ever goes perfect, you know. But you got to play the next play. That's what I've been taught all my life. Play the next play. You give your all, and when you give your all, you do your 1/8, as they call it. that's doing for the team. You know, you being selfishly unselfish. That's the thing they taught me at East Carolina.
Love that. Selfishly unselfish.
A guy, Zico Pursuit, taught me that, man. You be selfish in doing your job, and you're going to help the team.
Fans, you hear that? Breon Allen spitting truth in the booth here.
Knowledge.
Hanging out with us.
Knowledge,
throwing
son.
down some serious stuff. You know, we have fans all around the world calling games. What do you have to say to them so far? They've called a pretty dang good game.
Oh, great job, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, you know. A lot of people are iffy about the situation, and coming into it, I was really excited about it, you know what I'm saying? Because it give y'all a chance to know you finally be in the game. You know, everybody got their own input on the game, so now y'all can be a part of it, and I think y'all are doing a great job. We're executing it, you know, we're more comfortable. Everything's better when you get comfortable. Everything's bad at first, you know. It always starts off rough. But it's getting great, and I think y'all are doing a great job. Keep it up.
What you missed the most? What you missed the most about not being out there right now?
I'm blocking, man. Oh, my God.
You know what? And I'm glad you said that. No, I'm glad. He is actually the best. I mean this. We said this yesterday when we were watching film. I said the smallest guy, and it was when they scored last week.
Yes, sir.
The smallest guy made the biggest block to score that touchdown. I said that shows you right there, like the heart of you. Like you're one of my favorite players, bro. Not just your play, but your character, the way you are on the field, the way you're off the field. You're always the same person.
I appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you, man. But I take pride in that, man. You know, I'm a small guy, so hey, I'm a honey badger, baby. I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna bite you.
You are. That
Breon Allen, Mr. Fun Size, a.k.a. Honey Badger tonight.
Hey.
Hanging out with us in the booth. Ray Austin, Landon Southwick, Breon Allen, having a good time. You know, Bree, things have been rough so far. It's been up and down. But there's been a couple games, and this season could be 3-3 if a couple calls go a few different ways, if a few different plays didn't happen. That's just football, though.
It is, you know, and it's so crazy, coaching. You know, you can attest to this. Football is like life, baby.
Man, what?
Come on, man. It's character that builds character so much off the field, and you know, the funny thing about it is losing builds character.
Yeah.
What type of person are you gonna be after you get knocked down? Everybody's high and mighty when they get up. When you get knocked down, what you gonna do?
Yep.
And you know, to quote Mike Tyson, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face, right? And it's all about figuring out how you adjust to that, how you get up, and how you respond.
Right.
And you guys have shown here tonight a couple times you've got knocked down. 14-0 early on, first play of the game is taken to the house, and you guys have gotten right back up.
Every time, man. That's what I tell you. It's just like we got it's so frustrating, you know, because it's mental.
Yeah.
It's us.
Yeah.
You know, no disrespect to any of the other teams, but we put ourselves in that situation. Yeah. We put ourselves in that situation last week and only lost by 6 points.
Yeah.
You know, and the week before that, and the week before that. So at some point, we got to jump over that hill, and we just got to stay together. But I tell you one thing losing does, though. It weeds out the guys that shouldn't be here.
Man, say it again.
It weeds them out, man. Because for, you know, and at this level, it's more about pride and a want, because this ain't the top level.
Yep.
So, you know, when you're losing and you're not getting what the ends and all that, it's like it's easy to say F it, you know?
Yep.
So it weed out and it show who really want to be here, man. So I say at the same time it's building character, and it's funny to say losing is making us closer.
But it is. I mean, you know, when you go through trials and tribulations in life, you figure out who you are.
Exactly.
It makes you stronger. I mean, you learn. One of my favorite quotes is from Pablo Coelho. He would say, you don't have to know everything on the journey. You will learn everything you need to know on your journey.
Yes, sir.
But it just takes the action. Just continue the action.
Yes, sir.
And that's what he does every day. He comes to practice every day, and practice like I just love his practice, his workout, the way he is. He's joking. You gotta have that guy. There's always laughing, always joking, always in tune with the players, everybody.
Yes,
and that's one of the things that I really love.
And you know, fans forget this is an expansion team.
Right.
Yep.
Franchise in its first year.
Yep.
Screaming Eagles in their first season. A lot of rookies out on the field.
Yep.
Brown, you stepped up to be a leader, and you've been able to lead in a lot of moments. How has that been for you, kind of being the veteran? There really is no one that has more experience than you. I'm not calling you old. There's a few older guys than you. But you're the guy that out there has that voice.
You know, and it's funny, I don't look at myself as a leader, you know. I look at myself, I try and stay even keel with everybody, because I don't ever want nobody to think I'm better than them, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I just try and have camaraderie with everybody on the team. You know, I just want you to know I care about you, because as a grown man, you know, we don't show feelings, but if you know somebody care about you, you're going to go that extra mile.
Absolutely.
So that's all I try and do. You know, I just try and keep everybody in good spirits, man, and I'm not the only one.
Right.
You know, we got guys on the team, but I just, you know, I take pride in being one of those guys, and I appreciate y'all for believing in me and thinking I'm a leader, but I'm not.
I mean, I've talked to past coaches about this kid, and when I said it, when I brought your name up, first thing out their mouth, good guy, good kid.
I appreciate that.
You can tell the respect, though, that people have for you by the way they treat you.
Yes, sir.
And I think a lot of guys, I mean, we're watching warm-ups, and there's guys coming over and talking to you. You're not playing, you're injured,
right.
But they're still showing you that respect and coming and asking for your opinion, asking questions, and that speaks volumes to your character.
Yes, sir. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just from growing up, man, growing up the way I grew up, growing up where I grew up, you know, with all that kind of stuff and what I went through, you know, I just was taught from not having much to appreciate everything you got. So I appreciate this whole situation. I appreciate, you know, all the guys I got around me. I appreciate, you know, this organization for giving me a chance because I could be at home, you know. So I'm thankful for it all. And I don't know, it's nothing that can get me in a bad mood because I'm here, baby. I'm getting to do what I love for a living. I don't have to go and, you know, work every day and do something I don't love, man. So, testament to y'all, and I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thanks for joining us. I mean, I think this really gives an opportunity for fans to get an inside look on the team. You're the guys they care about. There's fans all over streaming live on Twitch tonight, paying attention, listening.
They asked what fun size was.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, I'm going to take these headphones off and say some things I can't say, but I love y'all.
Let him do his thing.
This is how. Oh, man.
It's always a pleasure to have Breon Allen, Mr. Fun Size, hanging out with us.
Great guy. Go to the training room.
Yeah, go get fixed up. We need you back. You got to love having guys like that on your team, Ray.
Man.
And I know you could probably tell us teammates that were exactly like him during your playing career.
I was literally going to say it when he was sitting here. I didn't want to embarrass him, but people don't realize this. You know, Peyton Manning, I played with Peyton Manning when I was in college, and he was my college quarterback. Probably one of my best teammates. He was one of those guys like Breon. Like, everywhere, you always saw him. He was joking around. He was with all the different coaches of the team. You know, he didn't just stay on the offensive side or the defensive side or hang out with the linemen or hang out with the Southern guys or the city guys. He hung out with everybody, and that was the one thing I loved about Breon. BA is just one of those guys that are just when you see him coming, you just smile. Like, what's going on? You're just happy to see him. He has that positive energy.
And, you know, guys like Peyton Manning, those guys are champions. Those are guys who are never going to quit on you, never going to give up on you as a teammate because they know that if they work hard, you'll follow them.
Yeah, and that's him all day long.
Man, what an exciting halftime to have Breon Allen and kind of
was
fans
fun, man.
to get that look.
That was fun.
As things are going to be kicked off here, Gianni's going to field this one deep in the end zone, looking to come out. Got a lot of tacklers in front of him. Great job there by Arizona to swarm tackle him.
We need a little bit more. We need a little bit more. Can't leave Gianni out there like that. We need a little bit more. Looks like Gianni's down too.
Don't like to see that. You know, we want to remind fans, this is like Madden in real life. This is interactive football on Twitch where you can call the offensive plays for our team in real time right in the chat.
This is live Madden, y'all. Like, seriously. This is the first time you have the ability to control an actual live running offense. Gotta love that.
Training staff out there helping Gianni.
And this is something that's you know, the Screaming Eagles have. Man, we've struggled with injury, and you know we've taken a lot of guys, a lot of bullets in the, you know, a lot of our strong bullets in the gun have went down, and that's just a testament to those guys not giving up.
Looks like he's getting a little help. This drone angle giving us a little bit of a different look. He's going to be helped off. Looks like it's his left leg. As we're going to throw it over to another interview with Rick.
All right, here with some fans in the stands. I've got Tyler and Darcy here. How is the view from 3 rows up?
It's fantastic. You're really getting into part of the game down here rather than being all the way up in the stand. So it's nice being this close down in the field.
So you said this is your first Screaming Eagles game. You've seen a half so far. What do you think?
It's definitely intense when you get this close to these players. You're on a short field, so you got a lot more energy coming up from the field and with all the other fans around. So it's really nice with that energy down here.
Awesome. Hey, and Tyler, a proud veteran of the United States Army. Tyler, thank you for your service.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, guys, back to you.
Picked off there by number 3.
That hurts. We can't come out in the second half and turn the ball over. We got to come out stronger than that.
Alan Chapman's going to pick that one off.
Hey, now Twitch fans, hey, you guys are calling the plays too. You got to get, hey, you got to take the good and the bad. We have a better throw and probably a little better. We need to take a little. We should have probably maybe came out with a stronger run or something that would gotten us 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 4 instead of taking a shot already. But
you know, someone said in the chat on Madden 95 the ambulance would run over the guy. Shout out to that fan there chatting in the chat. Going to be quickly handed off and it's going to break a seam. Going to be brought down by Ed Burns. But a great gain there for Arizona. As I believe that was number 16, Jamal Miles. Do you remember those Madden 95s? I was 5 years old.
Oh, my God. I would have loved.
Madden 98 was my game.
95? I was on 95, bro. I was on Madden 95.
I'll pick it up. Sokol under center, 2 men in motion. Monroe in the backfield. Quickly handed off to Monroe, and there's going to be a flag.
There's a flag. I would love an ambulance to come out here and run. That would be awesome. And these things right here are just if the refs are here, they're right there. I mean, I just don't get it where, hey, you just tap a guy on the shoulder and just tell him to move back. I think this is wasted parts of the game that make no sense. And these guys are continually throwing flags over things that are just nonsense. Touchdown, the Rattlers. Well, Lennon, are you getting it together? Are you okay now?
I got issues.
Man.
No, I'm just kidding. No. You know, trying to figure out my headset there.
I feel you. I was too busy watching and calling plays and twitching at the same time. Jeez. We can't run out of steam right here.
44-29, 12:38 left here in this third quarter. Hold is up, and the kick is straight up through the uprights. 45-29, 12:29 left. As we're going to send it over to Rick for another interview.
All right, guys, some divided loyalties here in the north end zone where it is standing room only. I got Kim here.
Talons up!
He is a Screaming Eagles fan. Tell me about how it's going so far from your great perspective.
You know, great seats, great game. We got to get a little bit better on some penalties, though. They're hurting us. They're hurting us bad. So
I agree, and Coach Salk agrees. On the other hand, you've got Justin here. He is an Arizona Rattlers.
Go Rattlers!
Wait, are you from Arizona?
From Arizona, here for the game.
Tell me what you think about it so far, the experience at the Maverick Center.
It's fun. It's a fun game. The drones, getting to call the plays. It's different than Arizona, but it's fun.
All right, Justin, well, welcome. Have a good time, but not too much fun because we want to send you home with a
That's
loss.
right.
I'm going to stay right here and keep these guys separated, guys. All right, back to you.
Rick's there breaking up fights between fans, making sure things don't happen. Ray, Twitch fans out there, you know we've been talking a little bit about some of those famous video games.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game? Put it in the chat.
Oh, come on, man. Are you
As
serious?
Dotson's going to break free.
That's
going to get himself up to the 20.
Are you serious?
What's your favorite sports video game?
Is there
Only because you're in 95.
No.
Okay,
no.
let's hear it.
Tecmo Bowl. Done. Close it, smash. Don't anybody even respond.
102, 102.
Tech Mobile was the best football game that came out.
Anybody agree with Ray out there? Put it in the chat. We'll see if we can follow.
I bet you. Remember 1st and 10?
Oh yeah, that sound. Verlon Reed in the gun. Dotson next to him. Pressure coming. He's going to sneak out wide. He's going to get a couple yards on 1st down. Wrapped up by the ankles. Arizona leads 45-29.
Wow.
3rd quarter. This game turned relatively quickly. Screaming Eagles had a lead with 3 seconds left in the 1st half, and now they're down by a few points.
The fans, we got to get it going. Keep the offense in the game. 2nd and 6. Let's see what you got.
After this play, we'll get us ready for this big giveaway. Verlon Reed in the gun. Drops back. Got a lot of pressure. Trying to get rid of it. Looking deep. It's going to be out and wide into the crowd. Good catch there by the fan. He's wearing an Arizona jersey. That's not an interception, though.
And you know what's so cool, speaking of 1st and 10? You see 1st and 10 was one of the first video games. I know a lot of the young guys don't even know who that is. But now, instead of watching that on your TV, you can be at home controlling your own offense with the first interactive football game. I love it.
Hey, Ray, I think it's time for the giveaway.
Ooh, buddy.
After this play, I know I said after the last one, we'll let Ray get settled.
Did I win?
Verlon Reed in the gun, 2-man in motion on the right side, Price out wide. Verlon Reed, lots of pressure, scrambles, got space, got blockers in front of him. He's going to get out and get the 1st down. 3rd down conversion for the Screaming Eagles, and they'll take that 1st down. They're now 2 of 4 on 3rd down. Ray, you ready to do this giveaway?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. For you to win $100, a seat note at Buffalo Wild Wings. What? Type in !BWW in the chat. Stay tuned for the winner, BWW.
Man,
I can't wait.
We're talking about, we gave away pizza earlier. Now $100
of wings? Oh, wings.
That's not my style.
Man, I love
Dotson out wide. He's got space. Gets into the dasher boards just in front of the 1st down. But there's a flag. Verlon Reed kind of drops his hat or his head. It looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Screaming Eagles.
It's ridiculous. Man. Woo-wee. Boy, I tell you.
It's going to back the Screaming Eagles up. Okay. They're on the 25.
Not on cross. Okay,
then that was on me.
Yeah. Got the same play again.
Midfield.
Let's go show
Line of scrimmage on the 20.
That's sale.
Trying to get down to the 10. Verlon
Reed
Reed,
keeps
1st
on
down.
coming up every time I have 20 plays in this.
What you got, Twitchers? What you call for me? Let me know. Exclamation point 1, 2, 3, or 4. Should be throwing out them plays for us, baby. We need this. We got 1st and long now. A little bit at a time.
Verlon Reed's got space. Gets wide. And he's going to score. My, oh my. Verlon Reed with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night.
Bam, bam. Verlon Reed has had his Wheaties for today.
My goodness gracious, Ray. The chat is blowing up right now. People want them.
They want the wings. They want the wings. They want the wings. Hey, y'all want them garlic peppers, don't you? I know. I'm trying to get it too. Hey, $100 is $100. I'm trying to win too.
On for the kick. Got a nice drone angle there. Going to see if we can hit this one through the uprights. Kick is high. Strom's going to improvise. He's got blockers in front of him. Going forward. Looking. He's going to be tackled, and that's going to be another missed extra point for the Screaming Eagles. Down by 10.
By 10.
Not too crazy. We'll throw it over to Rick for an error review.
Quarterback Verlon Reed huffing and puffing down here in the bench area, but it's well-deserved. Tell me about that drive. You got loose twice on scrambles.
Yeah, they're trying to clamp down a little bit on defense. We're just making some adjustments. Like I said, if I have to, make the play with my legs and see what happens.
Tell me about that touchdown, because you just had a little bit of room and you made the most of it.
Yeah, one thing we've been preaching with our guys is scramble drills, work to get open. If I run, just pick up a block, and everybody did a great job of that.
All right, Verlon, another touchdown on the ground for V. Reed on speed.
You know, Ray, Verlon Reed has been making things happen tonight, putting himself on the line to keep this close. 10-point game, 8:56 left here in the third quarter. Then we have 15 minutes after that. But Verlon Reed's 8 of 15, 69 yards, 2 TDs, 2 INTs, and then he's 86 yards on the ground tonight.
Busy today.
86 yards.
Making it happen. Oh, taking pictures.
That's my wife, so it's all right.
Oh, that's the wife?
All right.
Wife fine? Hey.
It's all right. I told you our wives would be friends.
They would be. You're right.
So, Twitch fans.
Let's do it.
I mean, what type of wings? Boneless or traditional?
Man, did you just say boneless?
Hey, I'm an easy breezy kind of guy.
Did you just say boneless?
Ray.
Man,
Ray's going to choke me up here.
Ooh, I was about to fall off this chair again, boy. I was about to.
Hey, Ray, I like me some easy wings. I don't need the pressure of having to take the bone out of my wing. I just want that meat inside me.
Oh, you gotta take your time with it, man. It's like a woman. You gotta take your time with it. All, caress it. Romance that wing.
All right.
Oh, man, we got the president here. The president, a.k.a. Tom Carter, the silent killer here.
What's going on, fellas?
My man. This is my main man.
So what was the debate on? Ribs?
Tom,
we're talking about wings, and he gonna talk about. Oh, we gotta sit down.
Nah. All right. No. All right. Oh, musical chairs.
Yeah, come on over. Come on, Tom.
Tom, come hang out with us. Tom Carter, president, Screaming Eagles. Tonight, it's been exciting. Kicks underway, bringing it out, and it's going to be pushed against the dasher boards at about the 20. There's a flag on this play. Momentarily, we'll get to that. But, Tom, it's been an exciting game so far, back and forth both ways.
Back and forth, and I'm excited for the fellas, and we've got a lot of football left to play, and that's the beautiful thing about the indoor game is, being down by 10 with 8 minutes left in the third is a lot of football, and we can put up points really quickly now. They can too. We've seen that. So we need a couple of really great defensive stops here, and some good offensive play calls from the fans out there, and we'll make this a quick, easy win.
We were talking about it. The Twitch fans have been killing it tonight.
Killing.
And now they're trying to win $100 in Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, so and you eat boneless wings, don't you?
I'm a boneless guy.
That's because you're not a real man.
Oh, face!
You gotta have the wing. You gotta have the bone. You gotta eat it on the bone. You gotta
be a
enjoy
man
it.
about your wings.
You gotta
be a man about your wings.
Do you eat boneless ribs too, there, Landon?
This is next level. I don't even know if I can sit down anymore. They're coming at me over here. But fans, I know you guys in the chat. There's guys like me out there that like the boneless wings. It's called efficiency, boys.
Yes.
I don't know what is efficiency.
And they're called women.
I like boneless wings too. They're called chicken nuggets, and I was 7. Yeah, that's fine. Like, we love you, Landon. You're great.
Man.
I can't.
Landon just lost a lot of cool points with us, but that's okay. He's still learning. We getting him. He ain't gonna tell his wife.
Yeah, I mean, he's still only 17. Like, it'll be fine. His voice will change. He'll be good.
Sokol drops back, finds a receiver, and is going to be caught for a first down. Williams there with the catch. 7:46 left here in the third quarter. 45-35, 10-point game. We're going to throw it over to Rick for another interview.
All right, guys, here with the smallest player on the team, Chris Robinson from Southern Utah University, but you're making a big impact on the special teams. Tell me about your role on the kickoff team.
Kickoff team, I'm just speed to the outside, making sure the returner doesn't get outside. So I try to force them into all the traffic. So that's what I'm doing, using my speed to get down there fast and make a play.
You got some big teammates on here. Do they ever make fun of your size?
Nah.
He gets big respect, even though he's only 5'7", right? All right, guys, back to you.
Monroe takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And now,
nice run there by Monroe.
And now that Arizona running game is starting to come together.
That's been their go-to in the games coming up to this when you watch film is that they're really going to run the ball. They're going to churn some clock and really make it tough on us.
Hey, you know what, guys? Yeah. When we talk about real men, I'm just going to say both your guys' beards have gray in it. So let's go back to the game, but there's my shot.
That's called distinguished.
Wisdom. It'd be nice. I mean, when your voice changes, that's cool. We can have that conversation, Landon.
And we have to shave.
That's true.
We can shave.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Deez, I know you were out there, man. Tom, I don't even know what's going on with this beard over here.
Look, the beard plays, bro. The beard plays.
It does. It do. He's the silent killer because of it.
All right. We'll make a truce up here. 52-35, 6:39 left here in this third quarter. Still a lot of clock. 6:39 here left in the third, and then 15 minutes after that. And we've seen this game change 33 seconds. Arizona had the ball in 2 times in a 33-second span. They scored twice. So this game can flip like that. So don't count the Screaming Eagles out.
And fans, we're not counting you out. Hey, you guys have already scored 35 points today. We need a couple more touchdowns from you guys. Stay in the game. This is where it gets real critical right now. We need to stay in the game.
We'll throw it over to Rick for another interview.
All right, wide receiver. Wide receiver Cy Strom has 2 touchdown catches tonight. He's going to need more to get the Screaming Eagles back in this game. Tell me what kind of pressure is on the offense right now, down by 17.
There's no pressure. I mean, we just got to keep scoring. I mean, it's just like the score's tied. We always got to score, so we're just going to try to put one in the end zone this drive and get something going.
Tell me about Verlon, because even when he doesn't have you open, he's getting it done with his feet in this game.
He's a great athlete. If he doesn't see it, we definitely trust him running. So it's nice to have somebody versatile like that back there.
All right, Cy, go out there and get a couple more.
All right, sounds great.
Cy, those 2 touchdowns so far.
Thank you, Rick, the man, the myth, the legend. Uncle Cy himself making things happen tonight. He's been a very integral part of this team as this kickoff is high and long. Price is going to field it. Price is going to take it out of the end zone, has a few blockers in front of him. Dotson was alongside him. He'll get out to about the 5-yard line where the Screaming Eagles offense will take over. And fans, this is your chance. Open your app, jump into the chat on Twitch, exclamation point 1, 2, 3, or 4, okay? Make those play calls.
And you can see it there right on your screen. The opportunity here to call a play, get a good run here to set up the pass. It's not one of those things where we're so far behind that you just need to start airing it out. We have time here to methodically march down the field. So we'll see what the fans call here and hopefully get some points.
Mahina, Price, Dotson, Strom. Verlon Reed drops back, lots of pressure, quickly takes it. Price was looking at Mahina. Ball was a little short of him. 2nd down and 10 on the 5-yard line. Screaming Eagles need a good drive here.
Let's go, fans.
Fans, the play calls coming in from Coach Matt Salk into Verlon Reed, into the offense.
And fans, remember, this is not like the NFL where you got 3 downs. We've got that 4th down, so we don't have to take a big chunk of yards on the first couple of plays. We can work our way up to that. We can, and we want to do that. We want to hold this clock and control this clock so we don't get their offense on the field.
Verlon Reed's going to scramble, get about 6-7 yards on that one. 3rd and maybe 2.
So Verlon's had a great job of audibling there and finding the lanes as it relates to scrambling. So we'll take those yards. We clearly want him to be able to find the open receivers.
Tom, he's really found himself running the ball quite frequently tonight. Injuries in the backfield has caused him to take a little bit more of that load. He has 93 yards on the ground tonight.
Wow. Mistakes. That's a lot.
Verlon Reed in the gun. 2 men in motion on the right side. Pressure right up the middle. Gets it off quickly and is going to be caught by Mahina. It's going to be a 1st down.
That's a favorable spot. We'll take it.
Oh, looks like Cy's got something. Looks like Cy got a
little Charlie horse.
Hopefully that's what it was.
Hopefully it's just the Charlie horse. You don't like to see a player limping up like that. As we're going to see Chris Robinson come on. Southern Utah University just signed a few days ago, Tom. He's a guy that's very similar to Breon Allen. That small, fun size, likes to run, and is very shifty.
Yeah, he had great numbers at Southern Utah. He's taken a couple years off. He's got that little size, so he's all about finding those seams. You see him set up in the backfield here. We get some good runs called for him. He'll be able to find those seams.
Tries to get out wide. It's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How them wings coming?
I'm waiting to hear. Did you? I hope one of us wins the wings. And I'll share
I'm not going to say that. I don't hope either one of us, because you're going to bring some chicken McNuggets over here and make me mad.
You know what? I'll eat boneless with you guys, or I'll eat traditional with you guys.
Well,
good.
So the
We'll grow you
benefit,
up.
and you'll
There you go.
see this when you grow a beard after you go through puberty, is you get the sauce in your beard and then you can eat later.
Verlon Reed in the gun, quickly taken, and that's going to be caught for 5 yards.
I know.
Showtime Dotson there. We're going to cut it over to Rick.
Hey guys, the great thing about the Screaming Eagles is that anybody can call the plays through their phone app, even a guy like me who doesn't know much, obviously. Here are the choices. Looks like we're running speed option. That's what I voted for. We'll see if they run it out there on the field.
You know, Rick just called that play. We're calling plays over here. Verlon Reed in the gun. Got Robinson next to him. He'll drop back, looking for Price. Price is going to almost catch that one.
Man.
Just off his hands. 3rd down. You know, fans, we want to remind you that the Wings link will be up momentarily, temporarily down.
So one of the things we're struggling with, and we have seen this throughout the game, is a handful of drops like that. Now, those are points, right? I mean, you're wide open like that. We've got to make
All right,
sure
it's
we're
4th and
working
5,
through it.
right?
And
Yeah.
these are great play
Let's
calls.
go.
The guys are getting open.
Let's
Gotta
go trio
stick
left.
The landing
Wing
there,
loop.
because it
We
changes
got,
the trajectory of the game.
Everyone has
Let's go
to do
flood.
their job.
Wing
Everyone
good.
has
I'm
to
sorry,
do
flood. Let's
You know,
go.
I'm getting mysterious texts to my phone right now, and one of them says, "Hey, Tom, just so you know, the beard doesn't play." I'm going to stop with the insults. We're just going to have a good time, hang out, have a good time here.
I already know who that is.
In the booth.
I already know who that
Verlon
is.
Reed in the gun, got assistance, lots of pressure. He's going to back up, scramble, trying to get rid of it. He's going to have help, gets protection, distributes to Robinson, and this could turn into a big play. Robinson gets the first down.
But, of course.
Going! And he'll be tackled just inside the 5, but there is a flag on the play, Ray.
Let's wait and see what it is. It's in a weird position. Now, hopefully that's illegal defense. I don't know. Yeah, there it is.
Man, good luck there. Good call.
Well, you know. That's why they played me the medium bucks.
Hey!
There it is.
Chich
Zing pow.
Chich ong.
Twitch fans, we didn't hear what the video game was. We're still waiting to hear what your favorite video game
I
was.
told
We already
them,
heard what Ray's was.
That's why no one commented. They were like, he's right. It's Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl's a great game.
Tecmo Bowl was the best game. You was either the Chicago Bears or the,
No,
or the Oakland Raiders.
You're the Raiders with Bo Jackson.
And if everybody got mad since you couldn't play with them, you was San Francisco, right?
Actually, I like playing with Houston.
I was about to say the Oilers.
Open it up.
Ball's on the 6, quickly handed off to Price. Price going, and it's going to be upended on about the 4-yard line. 2nd down.
And that's why what we're doing is so cool for gamers. They
Yeah.
get it. They get it. They've gotten it. They've gotten watching and playing. They understand the strategy of football. The fan is not the fan of the 70s and the 80s that just sat in the stands and just watched football. The fan nowadays is engaged. They want to be a part. They understand first down. They understand special teams. They understand punt return. They understand tendencies. They understand 3rd down. That's what we want. That's the type of fan that we want to help us out with Screaming Eagles.
Big play here, fellas.
2nd down, Verlon Reed in the gun. Looks quickly to Mahina.
Oh!
Mahina with the big catch.
Oh, I love that big man.
One-handed catch.
Alley-oop.
My, oh my, Mr. Alley-oop himself
Alley-oop.
brings in the catch. Touchdown, Screaming Eagles.
Great job, fans. Great call.
And I'll
Great
tell you,
call.
That's the beauty of having a guy of that size in that part of the field. No one can guard size like that. 6'7". He's got massive wingspan. If Verlon can put that ball high, we're going to get points every single time.
I love it, guy. Hey, IFL cheer. Cheer for Devin Mahina. Put his number in. IFL cheer, #84. Devin Mahina, my man.
You know, he bobbled that for a sec, brought it in, touchdown. And you know what's the good thing about that? At that exact moment, the Wings link is back up.
Nice.
So fans can get their wings.
Because he
Going
has-
for 2. Verlon Reed sends it into the end zone. It's going to be picked off.
Tackle. Make the tackle.
Still on his feet.
Just make the tackle.
Moving.
There you go.
As Price is going to come back to make the tackle on number 4, Nathan Lindsay. Picked that off out of Fort Hays State University. Had an opportunity with the Lions in the NFL. End of the 3rd quarter, 52-41, and we have 15 minutes left of football. Tom, thanks for joining us.
great, fellas. And all you folks watching on Twitch, participating, thank you so much. Keep participating. Keep voting. Keep us scoring some points. We appreciate your support. We're having a lot of fun here in Salt Lake, and we know you're having a lot of fun watching us at home. Let's bring this victory in these last 15 minutes.
And
Thanks,
Carter, we just want to thank you, man, for everything you've done here and putting our team together, putting these guys together, and keeping these guys in line. So, my man.
Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it, fellas.
Appreciate it.
Hey, even if you see him like
Tom Carter, team president,
a.k.a.
Eagles.
Silent Killer.
Silent Killer with the beard. Salt and pepper in the beard.
I mean, he's tall, he's short, right?
We're going to send it over to Rick.
Hey guys, the entire team is out here on the field rallying for this fourth quarter. You got assistant coach Ron McBride in the middle of that huddle, firing these guys up. They needed a spark, and tight end David Mahina gave it to him with that great one-handed catch over his outside shoulder. We'll see what unfolds now in the fourth quarter.
Wings, exclamation mark, BWW.
BWW. You've done here and putting our team together, putting these guys together, and keeping these guys in line. So, my man.
Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it, fellas.
Appreciate it.
Hey, even if you see him like
Tom Carter, team president,
a.k.a.
Eagles.
Silent Killer.
Silent Killer with the beard. Salt and pepper in the beard.
I mean, he's tall, he's short, right?
We're going to send it over to Rick.
Hey guys, the entire team is out here on the field rallying for this fourth quarter. You got assistant coach Ron McBride in the middle of that huddle, firing these guys up. They needed a spark, and tight end David Mahina gave it to him with that great one-handed catch over his outside shoulder. We'll see what unfolds now in the fourth quarter.
Wings, exclamation mark, BWW.
BWW.
Wings to be had. 52-41, 15 minutes of football left here at the Maverick Center. Good crowd on hand here for a Friday night. You know, Rick keeps getting these solid interviews. We're going to throw it over to Rick again.
Guys, I think we just saw the catch of the day, courtesy of former Cougar Devin Mahina. Tell me about that grab you made on the outside shoulder.
It's just called the fade, so he threw it up and I got it.
Little bobble there, but you're able to bring it in.
Yeah, a little offside, but snagged it anyway. Still got the points.
All right, going into the fourth quarter, what kind of spark do you guys need to come back on these guys?
We need a good stop right here, maybe interception, fumble recovery. We need to score.
Good luck, Devin. You heard it from him. They got to get a stop right here, get the ball back in the offense's hands, guys.
Thanks, Rick. You got to love hearing from guys like Devin Mahina. Devin Mahina, a local product.
Yep.
A guy out of BYU. Guy that took 2 years off during his career to serve a mission, an LDS mission down in Madagascar.
Yep.
He's a mature guy
Man.
that's brought him a lot of experience and had a heck of a catch in that end zone.
Man, one of the quietest guys, man. Like, he's like a big giant. Quietest guy that you'll ever meet, but it's just a really good guy.
Ball's going to hit the top of the roof here.
I mean, the man's hand. I got look, Landon. I got some really big hands, and you know, what Mahina's about 6'7". So when he walks around me, he'll come and put his hand on my head and try to palm my head, and I'll turn around like I want to do something. Like, hey man, you don't. And then I see it's him. I mean, I'll be like, you know, try not to do it as much as you do it.
Yeah, you got to stay away from guys like him. Deontay Williams.
Oh, I'll mess with Shante.
There's a few guys that are big like that. A few guys on the defensive line as well that you don't want to mess with. Sokol.
We need a big defense stop right here, guys.
Ball on the 20. Quarterback's going to hand it off. Miles bounces off a tackle. Good tackle there by Unamba. Unamba's going to wrap him up for the tackle. Unamba played well so far in this game. Don Unamba.
Very well.
5 total tackles, 2 solo, 3 assists, and an INT. Or excuse me, not an INT.
Yep. Nami
Gianni.
didn't get that INT. Gianni had that one.
Under center, quickly taken, and that's going to be dropped by Miles on the dasher boards.
All right, defense, we're in a good place. We're in a good place. I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to that trip screen that they ran earlier for the touchdown, or that I would say that quick jet sweep. That's where one of those two is. Let me see if we do the trips. Oh, maybe.
Sokol, 2 men in motion on both sides, men up at the line.
Yep, here we go.
He's going to fake the
have to go.
handoff,
Hey.
quickly taking, looking. He's going to find a receiver caught by Fred Williams, and that's going to be a first down just inside the 15-yard line. First down for Arizona. Arizona leads 52-41, 13-12 left in this contest. Lots of time, lots of football left.
Lots of football left, guys. Lots of football left.
But the Screaming Eagles need a big stop. Sokol's kind of settled in here in this second half and has found his own as of recent. Sokol with Monroe to his right. Drops back, hands it off. He's going to keep it himself and goes forward, and Unamba is going to get the tackle.
And that seemed like that was his first keeper. I mean, he's got 2 really nice running backs back there, but again, throwing us off a little bit, the defense off by taking that as a quarter, keeping it himself and taking it for the yardage.
You know, Ray, you have to give credit to head coach Kevin Guy, a guy that has experience in the AFL as well now in the IFL. He's making play calls that are stringing this game out.
Absolutely. I mean, Kevin Guy and the Rattlers are going to be definitely something to be dealt with in the IFL for a long time. They were good in the AFL. So
Sokol has Monroe behind him, hand off to Monroe. Monroe's going to get the first down, going to be just short of the goal line. He'll move the sticks. Is going to be first and goal for Arizona.
I want to give a shout out to Austin Curry and the fellas, man, putting with the drone work, man, just doing a great job with the drone work. Like, look, people forget, you know, I played in the XFL, Landon, back in the day, and people remember that wire camera that that the NFL
now uses.
Now the NFL uses a lot of their technology, and we're getting a used drone, so we're trying to keep up.
Sokol is going to send 2 men in motion on the left side. Sokol, hands off.
Great play.
And a big tackle there by the Screaming Eagles. Looks like he got almost back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe loses a yard there.
How them lemon peppers looking? How them garlic peppers looking?
You know, we've got to plug that again.
All right, let's do it.
Exclamation mark.
BWW.
That's how you do it. That's how you enter to win $100 in Buffalo Wild Wings. Another 5 minutes or so before we choose a winner. So stay tuned for that. And if you haven't entered, enter now. Sokol, men in motion on the left side. He's going to pitch it out wide to Monroe. Monroe going forward. Monroe has space, and it's going to be a touchdown for Arizona, extending the lead to 58-41, 10:37 left in this one, pending the PAT.
And now we're getting to probably our second or third biggest lead that we got to come back for in the fourth quarter for sure. So we got to push the gas on this offense. Fans, Twitchers, we need you to come out. We need to make this happen. This next series, we need you guys ready to go.
Petre, hold is up. The kick is
off. Nope, didn't get it.
Flag on the play.
Dressing.
It was called good. We'll see if this one gets to replay. Looks like it's
defense.
It's going to be declined. Illegal defense on the Scream Eagles. We're going to throw it over to Rick for an interview.
Okay, guys, one of the great things about the IFL is if a ball goes into the stands and you catch it, it is yours to keep. Meet Seisha. Tell us how you got that football.
Well, it was the first quarter, and they had a bad kick, and it came over the wall, and I dove for it and caught it.
That's awesome. Let us see that. What a great souvenir.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it signed, hopefully.
Cool. That's the benefit of sitting right here on the front row next to the Screaming Eagles bench, guys.
Thanks, Rick. Look at these drone shots. That's what you were talking about.
Listen, I love that, man. Like, people don't realize, and you're not, you Twitchers, you're not really here, and you don't see the drones flying around, but you see the angles of it. I mean, this is the type of technology that the NFL was using and the XFL actually, but using those same type of camera views, and that's just kind of showing you what we're trying to do. We're trying to give you guys different views, different things to be interactive of. Being in the stands or being at home, we want you a part of what we're doing with the first ever interactive football team.
59-41, Arizona leads, 10:04 left in this fourth quarter. Decisive opportunity here for the Screaming Eagles, and an important time. Price and Robinson back for this one. Sawyer will kick it deep. Price is going to field it at the back of the end zone. Going forward, got a blocker in front of him, finds a little bit of a lane. He's going to get a few more yards as he battles forward. We're going to send it over to Rick for an interview.
Hey guys, fortunes can change quickly in indoor football. The last time we talked to Gianni Olivas, he was all smiles after an interception. Now, what's going on?
Well, it looks like I broke my fibula, but you know what? With God, all things are possible, and you never know. So I'm going to go to the doctors tonight and take care of it. But, life has ups and downs, and you just have to do your best and bounce back and stay positive.
What happened on the play where you got injured?
He just hit me perfectly in the leg, and it just went, and I just have to bounce back. Just work hard.
Good luck, Gianni. All right. He's going to do his best to make a full recovery, but a bad break, literally, for Gianni Olivas.
You got to hate when the injury bug bites you.
Man, I tell you.
And it's bit us hard this season.
The Screaming Eagles have had their bumps in the road. And the hardest thing about it, though, Landon, is it's some of the top quality, the guys that we need to make plays. Like, a lot of our playmakers are definitely going down, and that's getting tough.
Verlon Reed drops back, got pressure right up the middle, looking for Price.
Good play. Good
wow.
play, Bryce.
Heads
Good
up
play,
there
Bryce.
by Price, as that one was almost picked off by Brown there. 6'1", 205 out of Texas A&M University in his rookie season. Almost had his hands on there, and Price knew that he had to hit him and hit him hard.
And when it comes to play, as a player, every player gets a report card after every game. And, to see if you played good or bad, plus or minus each play. And that play right there for the wide receiver, that was an excellent play because he couldn't make the play, he couldn't make the catch, and he didn't want to give up a turnover, so he went and did what he did and got the ball out of defensive hands.
3rd down and 5. Reed drops back looking forward to Mahina. Mahina's going to get the first down, still on his feet, going to go forward and be pushed into the dasher boards on about the 13-yard line. Good gain there by Devin Mahina. Without Sy in this game here in the last few minutes, it's transitioned a lot more passes towards Mahina as we have a flag on the play.
Definitely. And Coach Guy thought he was down, but it looks like Big Mahina fell on the player and popped back up. And the flag is on the defense.
Allen Chapman with the hold.
And you're right, Landon. With Sy out, we got to look. Some other guys have got to step up now.
It's just been the MO of this team to have guys that have to come and step up in key points of games because guys have gone out injured in every game we've had.
I mean, you remember Breon Allen playing defense? He was playing a cornerback a couple plays last game.
Watch out for Dodson. Verlon Reed drops back. This is Mahina territory. He's going to scramble, gets out, gets space, and is going to be pushed into the dasher boards, maybe at about after 5 yards. He's going to be about on the 7-8 yard line. 2nd down, Screaming Eagles, 7:38 left, 59-41 Arizona.
great to see Verlon really taking that leadership role on it, man, and just saying, hey, give me the ball. I'm going to figure out what to do with it and make plays with it.
Arizona looking to move to 4-3 on the season. Screaming Eagles looking to move to 2-5 on the season. Verlon Reed's going to send Price and Mahina in motion. He's going to scramble. He's got a blocker in front of him. Cuts back, going for the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown. Verlon Reed.
Verlon Reed is putting his heart and soul out there tonight. He is putting his heart and soul out in this game tonight.
You call that beast mode sometimes.
Beasting right now. He is beasting right now.
Guys like that trying to take over the game, doing all they can to keep this team in this one. 14 of 24, 126 yards, 3 touchdowns, and on the ground, this is where it gets incredible. He has 106 yards.
Oh, gee. Great job, fans. Great job.
Is up and through the uprights, 59-47.
Hey, let's get some shots out to Verlon Reed. Everybody in Twitch, go ahead and Twitch chat IFL cheer and cheer for Verlon Reed, man. He's out there busting his butt.
Lead cut down to 11 points. 6:29 left here in this one. Maverick Center.
We're gonna go split.
And we're gonna throw it over to Rick for another interview.
Dribble right, split, dribble right. Let's go. This right here, split, dribble right. Split, dribble right. Need a good one now. Let's go, attack him. Attack him. Who's my...
Verlon Reed is going to sleep well tonight, guys. Another touchdown on the ground to go with a couple in the air. Tell me about that last scoring play.
Fans been calling a good play, good game. We just got to execute better. We did a good job on that drive, on that specific play, getting in the end zone.
Things not going well at the beginning of the second half, but now 11-point game. You guys got to feel like you're still in this one.
We never feel like we're out of a game. Every game that we played this year, we felt like we were in it. We could have won. Even with the first game, with the way the score was, but we just got to keep fighting.
All right, Verlon Reed, this team 1-5, but they're about 10 points away from being 3-3, guys.
Get some defensive turnovers like we did in the first half. We can win this game. 11 points that's not much at all. We have plenty of time, 6 minutes to go. But great job, 48 points today from the fans. Excellent job. Defense, we got to do better.
Screaming Wolves average 40.3 points a game. On the other side, Arizona's averaging 44.8 points a game, so both teams above their average. Kickoff coming here shortly as we get a look at head coach Matt Salk intensely on this one. Quickly taken, and that one's looking for the onside kick and will not be recovered by the Screaming Eagles.
I don't know about that call. I would question that. I think And I understand where Coach is coming from. He wants to keep the ball out of these guys' hands, and he also wants to see if we can get another turnover and get the ball, some scores on.
Excellent field position there for Arizona as we're going to look at Cy over there without his helmet on. His nice flow. Looks like we have a pizza winner.
Oh, yeah. Hey, LOL Mag IX is the pizza winner. I don't know how to say that. LOL MAGIX. Low, laugh out loud, Mag X. Well, congratulations, bro. Whoever that is.
Gonna hand it off. Monroe's gonna take it to the house, and that was easy there. Monroe takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And now it's where it gets tough. Now you're down almost 18 points. Now it gets tough.
Flags on the play. I think he handed the ball into the crowd.
But congratulations, shots out to LOL Mag IX for winning that pizza.
You know what, we're going to do wings here shortly.
Man, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on them wings.
$100.
I had pizza the other day.
$100.
Man. Man. Some lemon pepper.
Dylan Winfrey with the penalty there. Be assessed on the kickoff. 15-yard personal unsportsmanlike conduct, excuse me. On for the extra points. More flags. Going to be a false start. on the offense. Going to back things up a little bit.
Wings up next. Wings up next.
6 of 7 so far on extra points. He's going to try to make it 7 of 8. Snap is low, hold up, and that one's going to be through the uprights. And he'll extend the victory to, the lead to 66-48.
Yeah.
5:28 left in this one. Offensive coordinators, where you at?
Where you at? Hashtag where you at?
We see you guys all out there on Twitch.
Come on now, we need you on these last couple of drives now.
This is where it needs to happen. Offense needs to come up big.
Not quit. We're moving, right? We're working.
And then the defense is going to have to lock things down.
They do. And again, I say this all the time. Special teams in this league is it's just so important. I mean, look at the 2 onside kicks that we did not get, and look at where that put us in field position. And these kickoff returns that Gianni got destroyed on one because there was just no blocking. We have to do better on special teams. Field goal, we missed the field goal. I mean, we got to do better on special teams.
Price and Robinson back for the Screaming Eagles. Kick is back to the center of the midfield of the end zone. Taken. There's a flag on this one. Still up on his feet. So we're going to get a flag.
Oh, snap. London, hey, check this out. We are 100 followers away from 1,000. Bros, let's do this. Let's get to 1,000 before the end of the game. Come on now, let's do this. We are 100 away, y'all. Let's go.
Holding on the defense.
Man, that's awesome.
Plus the 15 yards assessed. See how that's going to play out right there. As we have an interview with Rick, we'll throw it over to Rick.
Hey guys, an injury update. They are taking their toll on this Screaming Eagles team. Cy Strom right here, he's got some ice on his left knee. His shoulder pads are off. Apparently he is done for the night. If you walk over here, we already saw Gianni Olivas. He is out with that fracture in his leg. Also, defensive lineman David Gilbert out here. He is not going to play anymore tonight. He said he has a groin injury, so not a really good situation medically for the Screaming Eagles right now.
Quickly taken. Dotson unable to get to that one. Next game for the Screaming Eagles at home isn't until May 12th. They head on the road against Nebraska on the 22nd, at Spokane on the 30th, and on the 7th at Colorado as you're getting a look at the drone taking off.
Bam, look at that thing.
Man,
right
look at that. And then we're cutting to that drone footage.
Did you know I almost crashed it?
We don't want to hear about that.
Yeah.
That's scary stuff.
No, you don't.
Verlon Reed drops back, looking deep. Opportunity there for Price.
Yeah, that almost hit the drone.
Hearts are pounding over here. They're flying the drone.
That would have been nothing, just a $6,000 machine just drop on the ground. Jeez. Oh, man, come on. We got to be getting close. Are we getting?
2 minutes.
Oh, man, all right.
T-minus 2 minutes. 3rd down and 10 for the Screaming Eagles. 3:46 left in this one. 66-48. Verlon Reed drops back, fires it quickly to Dotson. Dotson's going to get about 8 on that one, 2 yards short of the first down. But as we know in the IFL, you have to go for it, either kick an extra points or kick a field goal, or go for it.
Absolutely. You got that running clock, so we got to put some fans, we need you throwing some balls in the end zone. We got to start getting some fast scores. Now it's a little different. Earlier I was saying that we could take our time, and use all 4 downs. Now we want to try to get into the end zone as fast as we can so we can try to get a turnover and get the ball again so we can get back into this game.
3:03, Verlon Reed fakes the handoff, got a lot of pressure coming, looking. Price is going to catch it, and that one's going to be a first down for the Screaming Eagles.
I would assume it would be holding on Chapman. Seems like he had a nice little grip on Devin Mahina, but I might be wrong.
Flag on the play. We're going to get the call momentarily. Illegal blitz.
Illegal blitz.
By Adam Sauter, Taylor University, 6'3", 215.
Oh, snap.
This is all you, Ray.
I got this one. All right, guys. Here is the winner of the $100 and the wings. 100 smackers are Blanton 77. Go get your money. That's like Price is Right. Come on down. Get that money, baby.
You know, we should be friends with him.
Congratulations. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, man, look, we're going to be at the Buffalo Wild Wings on 35th. Come over there. Me and Len be there. We'll get a drink with you. Holler back at us.
Verlon Reed quickly taken. Price out wide. Price is going to try to shake a tackler. He's going to get hit from behind. Almost gets the first down, as we'll throw it over to Rick for another interview.
Benjamin. All right, here with Benjamin Compton. You had the big fumble recovery in the first half. Things haven't been going so well in the second half. Tell me what your mindset is.
I mean, we just going to keep following the game plan.
Time is running out here. What do you guys need to do to make something happen in these final minutes?
I mean, just keep executing.
That running game is really tough for the Rattlers tonight. Tell me what's giving you so many problems.
I don't know until I watch film.
All right. Benjamin Compton, everything. He's a little bit stunned like all of us around here in the Screaming Eagles bench right now. We'll see if we can get a score right here, though.
Thank you, Rick. You know, what's crazy tonight is we're seeing another guy from the defense having to make his way into this game.
Yeah.
You got Green over there.
You got Green now.
Providing protection, standing in the backfield with Verlon Reed. Second down and short. Quickly taken to Showtime.
Man, and I want to give a shout out to all the fans that are still here. With 53 seconds left, you're still here cheering on your Screaming Eagles, man. We really appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for everybody at twitch.tv. And everybody that's out there supporting us, SI.com, we appreciate you all. We thank you all.
1:37 left. Verlon Reed in the gun. 2 men in motion. Screaming Eagles threatening. Looking. Green there with the catch. No.
What's that?
Jesse.
Is that Jesse? Scroggins, our backup quarterback, man. And we all saw last week that Jesse's an athlete, so. Jesse was a USC protege. He was out there with them Trojans for a little while back in the day. I like Jesse, man.
6'3", 220. Verlon Reed. It's going to be a timeout. 1 minute media timeout here. You know, Ray, it would be wrong if we didn't shout out this awesome broadcast crew making things possible. Chidsy, Nate, the whole team making things happen.
What's up, baby?
You guys are killing it. Camera crew.
Got a drink for you later, Pittman. My man.
Our drone operators, we really have had it good here tonight, and we want to thank all the fans out there on Twitch for joining this interactive Madden-esque football that we've had tonight.
Absolutely. And like Landon said, I want to thank this team of guys that we have. We're just a bunch of guys out here trying to make something happen amazing. And we want to bring it to the fans. We want to bring something so awesome to the fans, something like this. Being interactive, being engaged with us all season. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, fans.
And, you know, things haven't always gone the Screaming Eagles' way this season. But they're really close to turning that corner, and you've seen things happen day in and day out that have happened that have really affected this team, both for the positive but as well for the negative.
Absolutely.
Injuries have killed this team.
And people forget that, we're an expansion team. We're a new team. It's a team full of young guys, rookies. We don't have a lot of vets on this team. So it's going to take time to grow. But I know that the fans want that growth. They want to be a part of this growth and watch us grow and us grow together.
We'll toss it over to Rick for another interview.
All right, out there, the Screaming Eagles are battling for another touchdown. Over here, Breon Allen is still keeping everybody loose. Tell me what you're telling the guys.
Just keep playing, man. Just keep playing the next play. I know things looking ugly right now, but, man, it's all about character and pride right now, so just keep playing.
All right, another whistle out there. Tell me how you get your hair so nice.
6 years of long, hard dedication. How about that?
All right, Breon Allen. I'm going to start mine tonight, guys. In 2023, I'm going to look like this right here. All right, back to you.
On camera. I think he's trying to watch him.
Verlon Reed drops back, looking, got pressure up the middle, flag on the play. He's going to lose yardage, big yardage, but there's flags in the backfield. 2 flags, actually.
And that's going to be a holding in the end zone for sure.
Coach Salk pointing at Arizona, 51.9, 66-48. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, right?
Hey, that's how I look at it. She ain't singing. She warming up, but she ain't singing yet.
Just keeping those vocal cords ready.
me.
There are 2 penalties on the play, both with an illegal hold, and those 5. Illegal defense, illegal blitz. There were 6 defense. Not in control on that first down.
2 penalties, legal hold, and illegal defense.
2 penalties, too late.
You know what? Sometimes this makes things tougher when it puts you right in front of it.
It really does.
On about the 1 yard line.
Yeah, sometimes you need the space to run the play correctly. So this is not always a good thing.
Verlon Reed's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Screaming Eagles. Close to being a.
That's interesting. But we don't get a flag for that.
Chapman's got to be careful in a situation like this. Late in the game, you do not want to be causing penalties. Screaming Eagles going to go for 2, trying to cut the lead to 10.
Back to 10.
35 seconds left. Three seconds on the play clock, 2. Got to get it off. Gets it off just barely. Verlon Reed cutting back, looking, is going to be taken down. And he's going to be down. Extra point, 2-point conversion is no good.
No good.
66-54, and we'll toss it over to Rick for another interview.
Hey guys, the Screaming Eagles still have plenty of fight left in them, and I do mean fight. After that Verlon Reed touchdown run, both Reed and backup quarterback Jesse Scroggins getting into it with a member of the Rattlers. Then after that failed 2-point conversion, Jesse Scroggins getting into another shoving match. Final minute of this one, but the Screaming Eagles still want to mix it up a little bit.
We're back here, 66-54, 35 seconds left. This one's almost over. Screaming at us from behind the table. I guess I was lost in my own world, Ray. I was thinking about those wings, man.
I think we both were. I think they got us.
Man, all I'm doing is thinking about those wings.
Oh, man, you got to love football. This is what it's about. Wings, football, and fun. 3 F's in life. That's another one. I don't want to say it, though, because we're losing, but I'll just say this is fantastic, boy. I just appreciate being here. I appreciate the people on twitch.tv that joined us today. We really appreciate it, man. We want to see you guys here every time. We love it. I love it, man. We just love I just love to see what other people come up with when they call plays. So, man, we appreciate it. We thank you guys for it.
A squib kick there. 35 seconds left.
I want to, you know what? Hey, since I got some time, I want to send a shout out to my buddy, Jackson Grabinski. This is like my little nephew, man. This has got probably he gonna grow up to be a coach. I guarantee you. He probably knows more about football landing than me and you together. And I want to send a little shout out to my buddy, man. Jackson, miss you, man. Hope you're well, brother. Thank you, bro. No, I'm not. That's.
It's going to be on the goal line. Unsure. Timeout, Screaming Eagles. 24 seconds left on the game clock. 66-54.
Hey, ref! Sorry. Was he out of bounds?
I promised it to someone.
Was he out of bounds? If he's out of bounds, I don't want a timeout.
I'll see if I can get you another one.
I know, but if he's out of bounds, you don't take the timeout. That's the way it works. Hey, I know. I know. In the NCAA, if he's out of bounds, you take the timeout. You don't take the timeout. Even though we're calling it, you don't call. If he's out of bounds, I'm not calling a timeout.
But he's holding.
I know, but we don't know if he's out of bounds. Bro, all I'm saying is in the NCAA, you guys will confer and say he was out of bounds. We're not going to charge him a timeout. I know, but we don't know. I know, but we have to.
Trying to make friends over here with footballs.
I'll take your own, buddy. I'll take your
own. Oh. Ray is promising fights over here. I think you might have Ray on this one.
He might have me on this one.
It's going to be just short of the goal line. Another timeout taken by the Screaming Eagles. 66-54. 20 seconds left. Second charge timeout. One more timeout for the Screaming Eagles. Ball is just short of the goal line on the 1 yard line. And we'll send it over to Rick for another interview.
Hey, down by 12 with 20 seconds left, but a never say die attitude by Coach Matt Salk of the Screaming Eagles. You see that he's called timeouts on 2 consecutive plays, trying to get a stop here and get the ball back in the hands of his offense one more time.
Back here, Maverick Center. Good crowd on hand. Thank you for all those that have joined into the Maverick Center.
Yes.
Had a good time. And all those on Twitch. Man, we can't repeat it enough. You guys have been awesome to us tonight, having a good time with us.
Man, enjoy that pineapple and pepperoni.
Sokol looking to go forward. There's going to be a penalty flag. Looks like he might have made it in the end zone, but then there's going to be a penalty flag before that.
Landon, somebody is about to have a great date at BWW. And he's going to tell this girl, he's going to be like, hey, get all the wings you want, baby. Get all the wings you want.
If you can eat $100 in wings,
man,
props to you, man.
Shoot. Hey, I want to hang out with y'all, man. Yeah. You can eat $100 worth of wings.
You'll see a false start there on the left guard, it looked like.
Congratulations to all you guys.
Gonna back them up. Still doable, 21 seconds left, 66-54. Second down, Sokol's gonna send them 2-minute motion. He's gonna run to the right, looking like he has blockers. Looks like he's gonna get just short of the end zone. He got sat on right there.
Yeah, saw that.
Taking a seat.
The Rattlers and Coach Guy had a solid game plan. They came out, ran the ball very well.
You know, props to them. Excellent job there.
Oh, come on, people. We got 16 seconds. 16 seconds, and we're at 967 people. Come on, and the clock is ticking.
Miles going to run that one into the end zone and scores a touchdown, 72-54 now. As he tacks one on late, he's going to get a penalty flag, I think, for putting the ball in the crowd. Tacked on to the kickoff. Doesn't really matter at this point.
It's over.
Making a fan's day, I'm sure.
Oh, come on, fans. 967. We need, come on now. We're going to stick around. We're going to stick around because I want a grand. I want 1,000 people that just joined us and had a great time and just get to know the Screaming Eagles and get to know Landon. Landon looks very sharp today, matter of fact.
I'm not the Mr. TV commercial. I hear there's some Target ads coming out.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh, Ray's now blushing up here. I don't know if that's possible. Hold is up. Kick is good. Straight through the uprights. 73-54, and that one's probably going to be the final. 13.4 seconds left. Arizona's going to move to 4-3 on the season with a quality victory here in Salt Lake. Battled back from up early, lost the lead, came back, and really haven't given it up here in this second half. Screaming Eagles going to fall to 1-6 on the season, but really what could be, you know, 2 more wins on their 3 more wins. Games that they've had close in hand, but really haven't been able to close out.
And I think that's, you know, and as a team, as a player that has played before, these are the games that hurt the most. It's not the games that, you know, the first game that we got blown out. That, you know, hey, it's the games that we knew that we could have won. And just like Brian said, you know, we have beat ourselves a lot of times. So, you know, taking no credit from Coach Guy and Arizona Rattlers. These guys played great tonight, but we shot ourselves in the foot too. And, you know, at being an expansion team, we're going to get better. So we thank you guys, the fans that's sticking along, supporting us, and keep joining us every week.
Screaming Eagles going to be on the road next week, April 22nd at the Nebraska Danger. Then again on the road at Spokane. Then again, once again, May 7th at Colorado. Finally back at home May 12th. So get your tickets now. Jump on a Screaming Eagles website to get your tickets, as this one's going to be fielded short. Out of the end zone. There's blockers in front. He's got blockers going. He's going to take it all the way up to about the 12-yard line.
Who is going to be number 1,000? 1,000. Who is going to be number 1,000? We need 15 more followers. Come on now. Who is going to be number 1,000? Yo, whoever becomes number 1,000, you send me your address, and we're gonna send you a football, a Screaming Eagles football signed by me, which I don't know if that has any credibility.
Oh, that's worth.
But I'm going to send for the person who is the 1,000th person, number 1,000. We're going to give us your home address, and we're going to send you a ball.
Man, look at that. Signed Ray Austin football.
Got to negotiate.
6.5 seconds left.
Let's go.
Jesse standing next to Verlon. Verlon drops back looking to the end zone. Quickly taken. Dotson with the touchdown.
Good job, Dotson. Never giving
touchdown
up.
by Mr. Showtime himself.
It's all right. Never giving up.
You got to love that, Ray. Guys pushing till the very last seconds.
And that's the stuff that I look at. And I think coaches look at, you know, players that look up at the scoreboard and they just put their head down like they're giving up, or guys that are still trying to make plays with 1.5 seconds left in the game. You have to respect that.
You got to love Dotson over there talking with number 15, and Dylan Winfrey, making things up. You know, you can't be hating in a game like this.
Man, hey, we say this all the time. You know, game recognize game. You know what I'm saying? And when you see players before and after the game giving each other dap, giving each other hook, that's because they say, man, I respect your game, man. And that's all Dotson was just doing. Said, man, I respect your game, but I just scored.
Verlon Reed drops back, going for the 2-point conversion. Shuffle pass, looking for Jesse Scroggins. It's going to be a failed 2-point conversion as Lindsey stepped in the way and was able to intercept that one. 1.5 seconds left.
1.5 seconds, and we have 15 people. 1.5 seconds. 15 people. What that? There's something magical about that.
You need a fast car to get there.
1.5 seconds, and we need 15 more followers. Come on, y'all, let's do this.
73-60. Arizona, like we mentioned, going to move to 4-3 on the season and 3-1 on the road.